Sports fans, it's your man D back, Speaking Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out, man. I'm talking Demetrius Andrade. That's right, Demetrius Andrade. You know, man, look, it's just this simple, man. Demetrius Andrade is the weakest link. You are the weakest link. You know, and for all of these Canelo detractors, and, you know, now say what you want about Charlo. And I've said that both of these two guys need to do something with themselves. But at a certain level now, Charlo is doing something with himself. He's fighting Sergey Derevyanchenko. So, with that being said, I really don't have too much more to say about Charlo until the outcome of this fight. I mean, that's a reasonable fight for Charlo. That's a valid title defense for Charlo. I have no problem with him defending his title versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. I have no problem with that. And so when it comes to Charlo, Andrade, GGG, and Canelo, well, Demetrius Andrade, you are the weakest link. Because say what you want about Gennady Golovkin, and currently, yes, he's doing some foolery too. Don't get me wrong. But he's already proven himself. He's already proven himself. He's already been champion multiple times. He fought Canelo Alvarez twice. So once again, Demetrius Andrade, you are the weakest link. See? And so let's talk about the Canelo Alvarez ducking Demetrius Andrade narrative. Let's speak on this too. How, with all the opponents that he fought, is above the level of Demetrius Andrade, that's more of a threat than Demetrius Andrade, that's even 2 weight classes higher than Demetrius Andrade, a champion at the time. We must not forget, as Demetrius Andrade, so Kovalev was a champion when Canelo beat him. How is it that Canelo fights these guys? But he's ducking Demetrius Andrade. It just makes no sense to me. Get this smoke in the building. What's good with your smoke? Appreciate you coming through, fam. You know, so I just look, man. Look. Demetrius Andrade, you got to do something with yourself. You got to do something with yourself, because when it comes to the 160-pound division, and anybody and everybody that wants to support Demetrius Andrade, you got to understand that he is the weakest link. This dude's the weakest freaking champion at 160. He is. Who else? Like, he's not doing anything. Who's his next fight? What is he going to do? Like I said, Charlo has a valid title defense. No one can argue this title defense. Can't say anything about this title defense with Charlo. I've given Charlo plenty of heat, and everybody's heard it. I've given him heat. I'm not giving him no heat defending his title against Sergey Derevyanchenko. He gets no heat from me. That's a valid title defense. What is Demetrius Andrade doing next? Like I said, you can say what you want about Gennady Golovkin. When you talk about GGG, we can sit here and talk about GGG. Let me pull this down. We can talk about GGG the whole time. Say what you want about GGG. If I'm not mistaken, GGG fought Canelo twice. Twice, not once, but twice. GGG held all but one belt at one time. So you're the weakest link, Andre. Because first and foremost, how did you even get your belt? Let's talk about that. Now, you had a belt at 154. Yeah, you had a belt at 154. And then you came up to one. Actually, I had 2 belts at 1. Got one taken away from me. A lot of people tend to forget a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, he was stripped of a freaking title, you know. So you had a belt there. And let's talk about this belt that he has now. Same belt, coincidentally, that he had down at 154. How did you get those belts? How did you get them, Demetrius Andrade? Who'd you take them from? Did you go in there and beat a champion to retrieve either of the belts, that belt you have at 154 or 160? Did you go beat up a champion to get those belts, Demetrius Andrade? No, you did not. No, you did not, Demetrius Andrade. You retrieved both of those belts through a vacant title match. A vacant title match. Understand this, guys. He got both of those belts at 154, and he came up to 160, and he had got both of those belts in the same way. Vacant title fight. He did not beat the champion to earn that belt at 154. When he moved up to 160, he did not beat the champion to earn that belt at 160. No. He's got him in vacant title matches. And this is the guy that they want to praise. This is the guy that they want to praise and salute and all of that. Demetrius, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Why would Canelo be afraid of a guy who, unlike him, goes out and beat champions, fights in a vacant title match to get his belt? Why would Canelo be afraid of that? This is literally what these idiots out here are saying. That Canelo Alvarez, who goes and beats champion. That Canelo Alvarez that goes out and beats champions is afraid to fight Demetrius Andrade, who captures his belt through vacant title fights. You see, guys? So, this just goes out to all of these idiots out there that get confused with this. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Get this smoke. Let me put this link in the chat. Get the smoke. I want you to come up here for this because I may be wrong on this, Smoke. I may be wrong on this, but I know that you know. You can correct me if I am wrong. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to bring this point up until Smoke get up here. Smoke knows a lot about this history of this sport, much more than I do. I'm not the historian, guys. I did actually do pretty well on Unrival's test, but still, I'm not the historian. That's not my cup of tea. It's not my expertise. Analytics on the sport is the histories. Not me. Guys like Unrivaled, Intangible, Smoke, IBT, those guys are more in tune with that side of boxing than I am. So yeah. So all right. There's the link. There's the link. All right. So and I'll wait on Smoke to get up here with this. But anyway, so because there's a lot of fans out here that they're gonna holler about whatever it is Canelo does it. I get that. I really don't have a problem with that. Canelo's the best. He's the best. He's the best at 168. He's the best at 160. He's just the best. So when you're the best, when you're in that position, people are gonna hate on you. And they're gonna expect more of you, which in my opinion, they shouldn't. Like if you're the best in boxing and you're considered the best in boxing, then you should have higher expectations. So you can get us so angry that people get perturbed somewhat at some of Canelo fights because, dude, you're considered the best in boxing. So show and prove. You know what I mean? Step it up. Fight the guys we want to see you fight. So Canelo's going to get some of that heat. And, people at the best that's at that level, they're going to get that heat. Canelo's no different. France on 2 in the building. Was good. Get this Smoke. Much love, brother. Much love to D. Jefferson as well. What's up, bro? What's up, France? Appreciate you, dog. Big Dan in the building. Big Dan said, I think every champion at middleweight and super middleweight beats Andre. Bro, you know what, Big Dan? I am liking you more and more every time you step in here. I don't disagree with that. The only one that's really interesting to me, big man, because I think Charlo gets him. I think DGG gets him. Billy Joe Saunders and Andrade. I think that's interesting because I am equally unimpressed with both of those guys. But I will say this about BJS, where I give him actually the edge over Demetrius Andrade. I'll come up there. Billy Joe Saunders. Okay, Billy Joe Saunders is more willing to engage. When you look at these two guys, their styles, and get in and out, boom, boom, boom. Billy Joe Saunders is more willing to take a hit. When he goes in to deliver his blows, Billy Joe Saunders actually plants his feet at times. Andre doesn't. Andre's already on the way out while he's throwing his punch. He doesn't have that willingness to engage. And why, but of any of those guys, that's the only guy that I would be interested in. And that I would give Andre a chance with. I would still pick BJS. And I'm with you. I'm still with you on this statement. I would probably edge BJS in a decision versus Andre, but I do think that either of those guys can beat each other. I wouldn't bet Andre over any of the other guys. I think GGG beats Canelo, Caleb Plant. Well, we can't call Benavidez anymore, but even Benavidez, Charlo, I think they all beat him. So, yeah. JJ said Andre should fight Charlo, then the winner. Yeah, but he definitely should do that. But you can't blame Andre for that one, JJ. And I'm not going to give Andre heat for that one. Like, I call it straight down the line for him. I keep it fair, okay? I can say that he's the weakest link. And I'm saying he's the weakest link because of who he's fighting, the level of competition he's facing, and whatever. But I can't give him heat for Charlo because they offered this idiot $7 to $10 million. Eddie Hearn offered Charlo $7 to $10 million, and he decided to go the other way and fight a goddamn Brandon Adams or Dennis Hogan, whichever one it was when he turned down the Andre fight. He fought one of them to turn down Andre. Adams or Hogan. Adams, which was a reality TV show contender winner, and Dennis Hogan, who was a guy who had just been beaten by young Haney at 154. So either one of those, it doesn't matter which fight. Charlo, you turned down Demetrius Andrade for that. $7 to $10 million. You idiot. Okay? So nah, I ain't giving Andrade heat for that. Give the heat where the heat is deserved. And then the Charlo situation, he's a goddamn idiot because he should have taken that opportunity then. Okay, he's stepping it up, and it's a good title defense now, and I'll give him credit for defending his title versus Derevyanchenko. But I would much rather see Charlo get in the ring with Demetrius Andrade versus Derevyanchenko. Now, PBC and Charlo, for whatever reason, makes this fight with Derevyanchenko fine. It's a valid title defense. But the pursuit should have been unification. And Andrade already tried that. $7 to $10 million worth, which that was before this pandemic. So he screwed up even more because now he's never getting that kind of money after the pandemic. And there lies the problem. Because they offered him $7 to $10 million prior to this pandemic, and the foolish idiot didn't take it. Now that type of money is probably not prevalent post-pandemic. Probably not worth it post-pandemic. If he can go in here and knock Derevyanchenko out, then probably he can boost the interest in the fight with Andrade. I'm still not sure if it'll be $7 to $10 million worth, but we don't know. I do know the fool is not worth what he was prior to the pandemic. Prior to the pandemic, fans were around, concessions and so forth. You guys know how it goes. So his fight was worth a lot more. Well, he doesn't have this whole high-level stock in him, Jamal Charlo. So post-pandemic, dude, you're not worth the money you were when we offered it to you. You idiot. Okay? So I can't give Andre that kind of heat, bro. Like I gotta keep it fair, fam. That's how I do, JJ. I gotta keep it fair, and that heat goes to Jamal Charlo. He said, in my opinion, right now there's barely no one that can beat Canelo right now, super middleweight or middleweight division. Yeah, I think he only threat. Yeah, Bebo. Yeah, yeah, and that's not something like, you know, the fans. A lot of fans want him to go there, but that's not something he was ever planning to do. Campaign at 175. The plan was just to go take a belt from him. That's it. And he took it from a champion, Kovalev, which people don't have to like it, whatever. Gary Russell Jr. is coming up 2 weight classes to fight Devin Haney, the third best champion, 2 weight classes up. And there's actually idiots out there supporting this from the Devin Haney side. But from Gary Russell, I have no problem with Russell. But they're supporting this fight. Mikey Garcia goes up 2 weight classes to fight Errol Spence. That's impressive. Okay. But Canelo going up to fight Bivol or Artur Beterbiev, they're arguably the best. So you're asking Canelo to go up essentially 2 weight classes and just compete with the 2 best at 175. Nope. Why does Canelo have to do that? He's reigning at 160. And let's not forget, he's moved up in weight his career. Why would Canelo be required to do that? So, yeah, they may give him a problem, but nah. He said Andrade versus Saunders is a very interesting matchup. I think Saunders will pull out a majority or close. Yeah, I would lean towards Saunders in that matchup as well, Big Dan. That's why I would go. I said that a little earlier before you jumped on. That's how I think. I would edge it to him as well. I don't know. I'm still looking at that fight, man. I think Derevyanchenko has a chance to beat Charlo. I want to go with Charlo by a late stoppage or decision is where I'm at now. Ringside boxing, JJ. But what's up, ringside boxing? What's up? What's up, dog? I'm there. Like Charlo to win by unanimous decision on late stoppage, but I'm still looking at that fight. So, but right now, that's where I'm at. Ringside Boxing, MXBC in the building. What's good? My man, Boxing Monster in the building. Thanos, I didn't get a notification. Yeah, I know, bro. That YouTube is doing that to me, man. So that's why that's why I've been putting out notifications now. That's why I keep pausing, guys, because I'm putting out notifications like on Facebook and Twitter and Discord and Hangouts and shit. That's usually what I gotta do because YouTube they're not putting out my notifications, man. For everybody in here, if that happens, you can unsubscribe, subscribe back, and hit that bell icon, and then that works. I mean, it's a hassle, but well, what can I do? You know. But hey guys, this is why it's important to share. If y'all got Twitter pages, share live now. Come join us. That's what I do. That's all I do. So if y'all got Twitter pages or Instagram or Facebook, just share it, bro. You know, likes are cool too. Hit the like and share. That's how if YouTube gonna do whatever they do. And I don't even get upset about it. I ain't gonna get depressed or mad or cry about the shit. It is what it is. But that's a way we can all combat that. And I do it every time when I get up here. Some like I said, sometimes when I pause out, that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing it. I just shared it on Facebook. I'm gonna put it on Twitter and Discord, but that's the best we can do about the notifications because they asked your boy D Deficit. My power of the mind lives. I'm talking about some touchy shit they probably don't want me to talk about, so they at me, dog. That's all. I knew it was going to be a problem when I talked about those issues, but y'all know the power of the mind. These issues, we need to talk about that. So I'm willing to deal with this. I'm willing to deal with them fucking with my channel because I'm talking about certain topics. It is what it is, fam. I told you guys I wasn't scared of that, and I meant it. And I knew that I could face this type of stuff. So that's where we at, you know? We rock on. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk family. You can't stop us. All right, so Ringside Boxer said, same boxer monster, YouTube be slagging. Yeah, man. Yeah, YouTube fucking around. Chin Smoke in the building. What's good with you? What's good with ya? See, get this smoke. Man, why you didn't click the link, Smoke? BJS is master self-sabotage. I had something I want to say, Smoke, but I want you to come up here because I may be wrong. So I got a question, but I want you to come up here and talk about it because I might be wrong in my thought process on this. So I need your help. France, get this smoke. Is BJS still suspended? I don't think he is. France. D, no power to buy Jeff. Samuel, what's up? Hey, Samuel. Your little ugly ass, man. He in the picture flexing. You's an ugly dude, Samuel. Nah, I'm fucking with you, dog. That's what's up, Samuel. Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Saludos, Campo D. What's up? What's up, Soccer Training Club? What's up, my man? Yeah, so guys, who is Demetrius Andrade? Does anybody know what his next scheduled fight is? Because tell you the truth, I don't even know what this dude's next scheduled fight is. I haven't even been paying attention to Demetrius Andrade. He's fighting absolutely nobody's. And for all of you guys that don't know, it was Demetrius Andrade himself that pushed for that Luke Keeler fight, guys. So when we talk about defending titles and stuff here, and people say, oh, nobody wants to fight Andrade. Well, you guys ask yourself this question. Why did Demetrius Andrade push for the damn Luke Keeler fight? This is what he pushed for his title defense. I can bash, and I have bashed Charlo for the Brandon Adams and the Dennis Hogan, and I bashed him for those fights. Well, let's talk about Demetrius Andrade seeking a Luke Keeler. He went after that fight. Many other fighters that he could have went after, but he went after Luke Keeler. Imagine that, right? So, guys, look, and I'm gonna keep doing this sporadically because you guys know I don't usually do it, but since we're having these issues with YouTube, if y'all have like all the social media pages, share that shit, man. Share it and make sure y'all hit the like so we can at this YouTube not sending out our notifications, man. Man, grower in the building. What's good? What's good with you? Queen Lisa. What's up, Lisa Bells? If you have problems, Lisa, getting these notifications, because I know you always come through, just unsubscribe, subscribe back, hit the black bell icon, boom. That's all we could do. What happened to Tevin Farmer? I don't know. What happened to him? Anybody got any information on it? I haven't been up on that if something did happen to him. But somebody mentioned Tevin Farmer on the last live. And actually, I'm not sure what's going on with that situation. Big Dan, the zone, dead zone. Yeah, for now, I think that the zone will be all right. They'll get it together. It was good prior fighting Tevin because boxing is coming back. Big Dan. You know what I mean? The zone is competitive. They're going to be in the mix of things. It's the sport that was suffering. So, therefore, kind of, went over. But the zone is more than just boxing, their sports platform. So, they had other things keeping them afloat. And now that boxing is coming back, they'll start making more money on the boxing side and such. The zone will be okay. That's just my opinion. Let me see. Chin Smoke. I ain't seen him for a while. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa in the building. So, yeah, but like, okay, so there's other fights that Demetrius Andrade could pursue. Right now, there's fights he can pursue. So, who is he going to fight next? That's the question. You know what I mean? Who is he going to fight next? Because Jamar Charlo got a valid fight. That's all I got to keep saying that. Right now, he has a valid fight. I would have rather see him fight Demetrius Andrade, but he has a valid opponent, valid title defense. I don't think anybody in here, I'm not going to argue with this title defense for Charlo. Who's Andre's next opponent? Who is Andre's next opponent? It ain't going to be Canelo. So for everybody that's hollering at Canelo, just get it out your mind. It's not going to be Canelo. But let's talk about some future or potential future opponents for Demetrius Andrade. Carlos Mendoza in the building. What's good with you, Carlos? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, guys. Sharing the damn live on different my different social media pages because YouTube, they don't like me. They don't like D Jeff right now. D Donut Shop, who was that? Said the Donut Shop. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back. Hold on. Oh, Jack Kyle in the building. What's good, Jack Kyle? Iceman said, you think the zone will continue at this level, making premium marquee fights? Give it time. They ain't gonna be doing anything anytime soon, in my opinion, Iceman, because of the state of boxing and fights costing too much. They're worried about fans coming back and all that nonsense. So I think that they're gonna be somewhat at a standstill here in a little bit, but again, I just think that the zone, they're gonna bounce back. They have other sports, other things to hold them afloat. Like their whole, it's a lot of boxing fans that's thinking that everything lies on boxing with the zone. I'm pretty sure boxing is a big part of their platform, but they didn't base their whole platform so that it rises and falls on boxing. And boxing in general, the sport of boxing, we're reviving. So look, we're fans of the sport. We ain't gonna keep shitting on our sport. Let's hope that our sport revives, not keep wishing for the downfall. But with that being said, as our sport does revive itself, then it brings back the opportunities for the zone to make the money. And they have those other sports to keep them afloat until that happens. So I just think that the zone is going to be okay. The marquee fights and things that they were attempting to put on prior to the pandemic, those things will return. These opportunities will return, and I'm pretty sure they have the backing and the money to capture these opportunities, and it'll happen. It's just going to take a little time. You know what I mean? I think I did shout out to you. Yeah, it's just a black and mild, dog. It's just a black and mild. What's up, Jay Kyle? Yeah, Iceman, it's a cigar. I need to quit smoking that shit. Get it true. Matador in the building. Don't really rank Boo at 168 since he hasn't really competed there. Yeah, he's a champion. Yeah. Me either. And that's why I would have to edge Billy Joe Saunders in that fight. And then their styles are they have similar styles. Stylistically, Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade is actually an intriguing fight because they have similar styles. I just believe that Billy Joe Saunders has better balance than Demetrius Andrade, and he's more willing to engage. I think Demetrius Andrade has a better jab than Billy Joe Saunders. He's probably a little quicker than Billy Joe Saunders, so it's an interesting matchup. The intangibles, and when you look at their intangibles, outside of the sweet science, their styles are similar. But when you look at the intangibles, they both have advantages and disadvantages that complements the other. So it's a pretty interesting fight, these two guys. I would edge BJS for what you're saying there. I can't rank him at 168. He's done nothing there, right? So yeah. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. It's not like BJS to prove it a whole lot, but at least he's fought. At least he's fought there. You know, Andre's next opponent is still driving his cat. Good one, dog. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, that's right. He's still in the taxi. He ain't got the call yet. He gonna pick up the phone like, yeah, what can I take you? No. It's not about that. You want a championship fight? Championship fight? That's how it's going down, man, bro. He stopped the cab in the middle of the street. Championship fight, you say? Yeah, I'll take it. All right, you're gonna be fighting Demetrius Andrade. All right, Cole in the building. What's good with your fam? My brethren.
What's up, Mr. Jefferson? How things, man?
You know, I can't complain. I never do. Always smiling. So the assumption would things are pretty well. Yeah, nah, things are great, bro. I don't fake it. I smile because I feel good and I'm happy. But what do you think about this Andrade? What I'm saying, I'm going in on Andrade right now. I say that he is the weakest link right now. At 160, Demetrius Andrade, you are the weakest link. All right.
So, I don't know about weakest link at 160, because again, as much as people say this man is trash and he's this and he's that, they're not fighting him. Like I think you want to live with me. You want to live with me when was it Triple G's trainer who said, "Look, I told Triple G to fight Andrade," and Triple G said no, he'd rather fight Sergey. And I'm like, well, what's going on? Because I don't think Sergey brings more fans than Andrade, even though Andrade himself is not no big pay-per-view guy, no big ticket seller. He did all right in his hometown in Providence or wherever. But I'm like, okay, this dude is trash. He has a belt. Somebody's gonna have to take this belt from this man if he's so trash, right? So at 168, maybe because he don't fight at 168. But everybody's gonna say he trash and he this, and he easy work, but they ain't fighting him, like Charlo, in my opinion. Like I heard you say Charlo has a better fight. I think he has a damn good fight with Sergey.
No, well, I'm just saying that he has a valid title defense.
No, hey, I'm not gonna shit on Jamal Charlo at all for this fight. Okay, nothing. Okay, if it's not Andre, which is a unification, I'll take the Sergey fight. Yeah, this is valid. This is a good test for Jamal, but I don't know about being the weakest link at 160. I mean, everybody's saying he this and he that. But if he's such a weak link, he should have been out of there by now. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I'm not here to tell you Demetrius Andrade is no.
No. I love the discussion. I'm just gonna give you my perspective on it. Okay. And what I mean by the weakest link, and that's why I put this up here and put it back while I explain where I'm coming from with this. Okay. Yeah. Now, you spoke, my assumption or what I took from what you were saying was more on the skill level, what he can do, the potential of him beating the other guy. But here's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
The weakest link and the number 4 champ.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where I'm coming from, Cole. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker ain't proven shit. Right? He's not done it. So I understand that this guy won't fight. We get this reasoning for a lot of guys. We're getting this reasoning for Terrence Crawford. We're getting this reasoning for Devin Haney. So we're getting this reasoning for Demetrius Andrade. Okay. The reason I'm not going to argue that. I'm not. I don't have any argument for that. But the facts are, the way it lies is that he hasn't fought. He chose to fight. And I'm sure you know this. He sought out, he chose, he picked Selecki and Keebler. He picked those guys. So these are fights that he pursued, right? And what I'm saying is this. They pursued Charlo, and I gave Charlo all the heat, 7 to 10 million, you idiot. Because prior to this pandemic, you were worth that they were willing to give you that. You're not getting that now, Charlo. You should have taken it then. So yeah, he gets all the heat. But at this very moment in time, Demetrius and Charlo was neck and neck at being worthless, considering who they fought at 160 to me. That's how I seen it. They were neck and neck. They were both worthless, in my opinion, and they needed to fight each other to increase their stock. And whichever the winner was would have came out glorious. And that's what I was charging both of them for. But right now, Charlo is defending against Sergey Derevyanchenko. So right now, he surpasses Demetrius Andrade in that sense. As far as GGG is concerned, he fought Canelo twice. He's owned multiple belts before. He's already done his thing. Yes, he turned down fights this and the third, but he's already done his thing to prove his stock. Demetrius Andrade, you're at the bottom of the totem pole right now. And who the fuck are you going to be fighting next? Because is it going to be even on the level of Derevyanchenko? I doubt it. He'll probably go seek someone else, such as a Luke Keeler or something. In my opinion, right now, he is the weakest link. He is the number 4 guy Because I simply say this, Iron Cone.
Yeah.
By resume, by who he's fought, by valid title defense, and the way he's gotten that belt, I had to remind everyone, for the people who didn't know, the belt that he has, he captured it the same way he captured it at 154. He didn't take it from any champion. He got it through a vacant title fight. So you got to do something with it. The same thing I said with Devin Haney. You defended your title against Alfonso Santiago, and now we're entertaining Eric Russell next? No, sir. You have to defend better. I give Devin Haney all of the credit for being a valid champion because he has defended. Whether it was against Santiago or not, he is a champion who got his belt and he defended it. So he's a valid champion. The kid has got the skills. Devin Haney's got the skills. Gary Russell? After Santiago? No. Demetrius Andrade, Suleki, Keebler, who are you going to defend that title against? So Charlo is defending against Sergey Derevyanchenko. You, sir, are the weakest link. We're not even going to put Canelo in the equation. No, he's the weakest link.
What I would say to that is, in the WBO, I don't know if you can pull up the WBO rankings. Who would you suggest he fight? Because Sergey was Charlo's mandatory. Boo doesn't really have a lot of, like, the WBO don't really have a lot of great guys for him to fight. Suleki was one of the more solid guys for him to fight in the WBO, who was in the WBO rankings, and he fought that. He signed to fight Billy Joe. Everybody knows that Billy Joe got caught hot, so it's not like he just pursued a vacant belt or was emailed the belt or whatever people want to say, right? He offered Billy Joe the second shot to fight him at 160. Billy Joe said no. I went to fight Shefat Isufi. So it's like, okay, yeah, he hasn't fought anybody. It's not like he hasn't offered these guys fights. It's not like he hasn't tried to get these guys fights. But my question would be, who in his rankings, or who at 160, outside of like people like Charlo, Sergey, and these people, would be for you a viable fight? Because I listened earlier and y'all was saying like Ivan Mendy would be great for Devin Haney, right? So you could find fights outside of people like Teofimo Lopez that would be intriguing, right?
Right.
Who would you suggest at 160 outside of Canelo, Triple G, and Charlo that would be intriguing for Andrade? Sorry.
See, here's the thing, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's why I don't argue with the guys not willing to get in the ring. Because one thing as fans, we can't make guys get in the ring. Okay. And I'll tell you like this, I gotta be perfectly honest with you, Iron Cone.
Yeah.
It's up to his team to find this fight. I mean, in that actual sanctioning body, bro, that's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to stay within his sanctioning body. Me, myself, personally, I would just go within the 160-pound division. If you ask me within the WBO, bro, I'm throwing my hands up. I'm like, bro,
okay, I'm not, okay, no, I didn't mean in WBO only. I mean, anywhere in 160. Who would be like fights that would be pleasing to you in 160 in general?
Okay.
See, I don't know all these people, so
me neither. I got it pulled up now though, so that I can refresh my memory. You understand?
Yeah.
So I had to pull it up, and I'll let everybody know I'm not Mark Unrivaled. I have to pull these things up. I don't have them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That dude's fucking amazing. But okay, so I'm gonna go from the bottom. I'll go from the bottom, right? Instead of a Suleki or a Keebler, hell, I would have rather see him try a young Haney Munguia. He was a former champion.
Munguia them said no, though. They said that they're not going to.
No, you asked me who would I like to see him in there with. And like I said, I can't force these guys to fight. I'm just saying, you know, and he said no, and that's reasonable because he's still young. I don't like it because he's ranked #1, isn't he? Yeah, he's ranked #1. He was actually
supposed to be the mandatory, and they said no, they're not going to activate it. I'm like,
okay, but that's probably a smart move because he may not be ready. But even still, okay, Leon Williams. Leon Williams is another name. Okay, Leon Williams is.
But that's his mandatory.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Is he gonna fight him? Has the fight been announced?
Yeah.
It has.
Well, Frank Warren is pushing for it, and he said, "Yeah, he'll fight
Has the
him."
fight been announced?
I think they
I don't
pushed
think
it back
so.
because of COVID or whatever.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Okay.
We've seen this. We've seen this all before, and then he ends up fighting a fucking Keebler or Selecki. You know how boxing goes. It don't just happen with Andre though. So I'm not giving him heat for that. But you know how it goes. That's why I say, has it been announced? No, it hasn't. You know what I mean? So
Did I
again,
get cut off?
no, you can't hear me. It might be you.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. You can't hear me?
Oh man.
Yeah. It might be you. It might
be.
be you. Man. It might be you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, D.
All right, all right. I was signing on the day. I was like, I can hear you. It might be you.
Yeah,
But
got you.
so those are just three names, bro, that I really could give you. Murata, Liam Williams. That's it. But again, I can't. Fuck, I don't even like a Eubanks. But he's at 160 or 68.
He's at 160. He
I
fought
wouldn't mind
Powerball
seeing
at
him
160.
fight Eubanks.
I agree with that. I like the Eubank fight. I agree with that. But I think Eubank is also because he's number one in WBA. You know who has the WBA belt? Canelo.
Well, yeah, well, fuck Canelo. Eubanks ain't getting that fight. But I'm saying he's ranked number one and he's a valid opponent. Look, his fight with BJS was valid. That was a good fight. Good fight. Right?
Yeah.
Eubanks. Give me Eubanks. Make
I got
the
you. I got you.
You understand? Murata. You know what I mean? Offer Jaime Munguia more money. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Jaime Munguia gets his face beat in and still wins the fight. Shit, I'll still watch it. But I'm saying those are decent title defenses, fam. So
I will say to you,
I'm not. Come on.
I will say to you, the Eubank fight is one that I've thought about before, but I think Eubank is hanging around the WBA because Canelo is the champion.
He should do something with himself while he's waiting on Canelo, because you're not getting the Canelo fight next. So go with the Andre. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to hear you boxes and all of this nonsense. You're the 160-pound division. You're ranked number one in the sanctioning body. If your team reached out to that team, Andre, if your team reached out to that team, let's make it happen. Title shot. Come on with this nonsense, bro.
But I think I wonder what it is, because it's like, I mean, Hearn is over in England. Eubank is over in England. I know Hearn and them had some sourness between Eubank Senior because of the original years ago. They were supposed to fight Triple G, I think, and the fight fell through. So I'm wondering, like, as you said, if they can reach out to Chris Eubank and get a fight. The Murata fight, I don't mind that, but he's in Japan and the whole travel, this and I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, still.
Liam,
but if he go over to Japan and he fights Murata, he'll get money for that fight. Look, they're still jumping over there. Those people are going to pay for Murata. He's a superstar. The zone will be happy. They'll make money, right? So it's an option. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Murata, in my opinion, has a chance against Andrade. I'm not convinced with Andrade. Murata has a chance, in my opinion. I don't care what anyone says. I think he has a chance versus Andrade. But who's it going to be? Because right now, you are the weakest link. Right now, you're the weakest link. And even if he does take the mandatory Leo Williams, that's acceptable because that's a better level of. That's not better than a Derevyanchenko. It's not. I said even if he takes Liam Williams, and that's acceptable because this is mandatory, and I actually rate Liam Williams. He's a decent opponent, okay? And that's validation as a title defense. Even if he takes that, he's still, to me, in my perspective, the weakest link from where I'm coming from, because it's not better than Derevyanchenko. We don't have to put GGG and Canelo in the equation, really, when we start ranking these middleweights. It's number one is Canelo, number two is DDD. I don't think anybody should argue that with the perspective that I'm coming from, what they've proven, what they've done at 160. Canelo, GGG, period. Now we got to start
to Rob Brand.
Andrade and Charlo, which Charlo's getting ready to fight Derevyanchenko.
Whatever happened to Rob Brand?
Huh?
Whatever happened to Rob Brand? Is he still fighting?
I mean, he lost to Murata.
Yeah, 1-1, last one. But Rob Brand is an all right guy too. I think so. I mean, he's a top rank, but he ain't doing shit either.
Listen, these names you're giving me right now, I'm with it, bro. They better than Sulecki and Keebler. Every fucking name you've given me so far, it's better than Sulecki and Keebler, fam. You got to move up the line. So these names you're giving me, hey, I'm not. You know what I mean? I ain't about to is moving up the line, but I don't want you to move back down the line. And right now, Charlo has Derevyanchenko.
Yeah.
So you're number 4 at this point. By my perspective, you understand what I'm saying? That's just where I'm coming from. You are the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was waiting for Get This Smoke to come up here, but real quick, Carlos Mendoza. I know Kong and I was going to continue this discussion, so I just threw my answer up there for you by throwing my boy up there. He said, D, which fight official are you looking forward to the most? Teofimo Lopez knocking Loma the fuck out. That's the fight that I'm looking most forward to, my friend. My boy Teofimo Lopez. I don't even think that. Carlos, you probably just weren't thinking when you asked that question, like, oh shit, I should know D want to see that damn Teofimo fight. Bro, that's the fight that I am most excited about, that I am going to spend my money and support and all of that. My man IBT in the building. Let me slide down, bro. Miss you guys. Chin Smoke, Samuel Shaw, down way behind in the chat as usual. Hey, God damn, bro. You guys are all in. Unrivaled boxing talking news stepped in the building. Jeff, what's up with you, my man? Jeff. All right, there we go. They talking about, he said, France, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm like 5'11", 170. Okay. Man, nobody care about your body fat count. Shut up. Shut up with that shit. Nobody care about it. Let me put this in the link in the chat. Saying, well, I don't nobody care what your body count fat. Look, I bet you mine lower than yours. Yeah. How about that? I ain't got no damn fat on my body. How about that? Nah. That's what's up, man. Physical fitness, staying in shape. That's where it's at, bro. Got to do that. It's good shit, Samuel. Well, yeah, man. You see what I'm saying, Iron Cole? It's not I'm not. That's just where I'm coming from with it. Like,
no, I got you, because I've heard you say these things about Terence Crawford, because I remember Terence Crawford was saying he's still A-side against Spence. I'm like, how? You only have one belt. You can't. Yeah, and I mean, nobody's gonna question, like, say, like you might be a good fighter, whatever, but in terms of your level of competition, Spence has fought higher level competition than you, and I get you. I understand you, D, and I hear what you're saying.
That's where, like, I come where, like, this, like, and I get you. When you came to the table, like, I'm not going against the shit you were saying. Like, I'm actually with that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we on the same page there. But where I'm coming from, nah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. You gotta move up that ladder, dog. You gotta go up the ladder. You know what I mean? What do you say?
I remember saying, I remember, like, the whole Rob Brandt thing, right?
Right.
I kept wondering, like, well, Rob Brandt hasn't done shit. Like, is he injured? I kept wondering, because he's not a bad fighter. He all right. I'm like, I'm wondering if he's injured, or because he hasn't fought since, like, the second Murata fight, I think. Like, Top Rank ain't doing shit with him.
Hold on. He was scheduled just to fight. I can remember, I think, seeing him in the prediction league. He might have fought not too long ago. Yeah, I think we had him on one of the cards in the prediction league, to tell you the truth, man. Let me check it out right now. Let me see. Check it out real quick. Oh shit, excuse me. Damn it. Hold on. Yeah, but anyway, I think that I wouldn't mind that fight, fam. I'll tell you that right now. I wouldn't mind that fight at all.
But Top Rank ain't doing nothing with Rob Brandt anyway. So just, I mean, hook the fight up. I'm wondering what exactly is the problem. Like,
He fought a guy named Vitaly Kovalenko, 28-2. He was 28-1 when Rob Brandt fought him. Rob Brandt put him away in the 5th round. So he did have a fight. That was the only fight he had after Murata. That was actually, that was this year. I thought I seen him on one of our cards. That was this year. It was in August, last month. Yeah. That's why I was like, seen him on one of our cards. So, yeah.
So we've just established what 3 names outside of
4.
the other 160 champions that Andrade can fight. Eubank,
Yeah, 4. Because remember Eubank.
yeah, Eubank, Liam Williams, Rob Brandt, and who else did you say?
And Murata.
Murata, right? So yeah, I got you.
You see what I mean? And all of those are valid. All of those are valid. I have no problem with any of those. But it's saying what none of those fights are announced. So at this point, and like I said, unless we're talking about so let's look at those names. We said Liam Williams, Murata, Chris Eubank, and
right.
But here's my point: Chris Eubank and Murata, I give him credit as to where I give Charlo. Because if he signs with one of those fights, Derevyanchenko, Eubank, Murata, okay, I'm cool. I'm cool with that, right? Because I think Murata has a chance to beat him. I think that Eubanks has a chance to beat him. So he's getting into a fight now where he could actually lose. You can't argue with that. And it's like with Derevyanchenko. Charlo's getting in a fight where he can actually lose. That's what you want to see a champion defend his belt against. A fight he could actually lose in. I don't want to see you fight no fucking Selecki. We know you're going to beat his ass. I don't want to see you fight no damn Luke Keebler. We know you're going to beat his ass. We know this. I had no doubt in my mind that Demetrius Andrade was going to be Selecki or Luke Keebler. I didn't see any upset. I picked Demetrius Andrade easy in the prediction league. Easy pick for me. Easy pick. Didn't even really have to do much film study on him. We knew he was going to beat him. But Eubank, it's interesting. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see, man. Like, and until you do that, even with Liam Williams, who are you going to pick in that fight? I'm going to pick Andrade. I think it's a valid opponent, but I'm going to pick Andrade, and I think most people are going to pick Andrade versus Liam Williams. No? You see what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Sure.
So that's all where I'm coming from. Everybody ain't fucking picking on Charlo in this fight. People picking Derevyanchenko.
No, I'm picking Charlo.
I mean, yeah, but there are people picking Derevyanchenko.
No, yeah, no doubt.
Charlo ain't fought nobody. Derevyanchenko going to get in there and blah, blah, blah. So there's actually people, there's intrigue, there's suspense in this fight. Who the hell would pick Liam Williams over Charlo? UK fans, Liam Williams fans? That's about it. It's going to be, look at the odds with Charlo Derevyanchenko. They're in the 100s. I can guarantee Liam Williams and Demetrius Andrade will be in the 4, minus 400, plus 350, some shit like that. That's what the odds are going to be. And Charlo, Derevyanchenko in the 100s, the lower 100, minus 150, plus 130, some shit like that. Think about it. Think about it. It tells you right there the challenge that it is. So I can't give him credit, even though that's his mandatory. I can respect that fight. And Liam Williams is a decent opponent, so I can respect that. But I can't give him more credit than a Derevyanchenko. No. No, sir. No, sir.
Thinking about the Eubank fight, Eubank is signed with PBC. So that's another stumbling block. You're not going to get Eubank to fight you. He in PBC.
Man, look, yo, this is funny. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Look, Jeff, no, I am 138 pounds. Dude, if I was on roids, I'd be looking like this dude right here. Samuel Charlo. You see this? I don't look like Samuel Charlo. If I was taking roids, it would be completely worthless. Completely worthless. No, sir. Ain't no roids over here, my friend. And Samuel Charlo, what is a good weight? My brother 5'10", like 250 pounds. Well, that ain't a good weight. Tell him to chop some of that down, Francois, too. Unless it's muscle, then he should go into bodybuilding. Because that motherfucker 5'10", 250. If he cut up, then that motherfucker is diesel. But if he got a little,
that's a boring ball.
Yeah, but if he's sitting with a little crump and smidget up under the gullet, then he can hit the gym, dog, and lose that. Carlos had Canelo beating GGG in the rematch close fight, but I think Canelo edged it out. Yeah. That GGG Canelo situation. AOBs in the building. What's good, AOBs? IBT said, I thought Canelo beat him in the second fight. First fight I had GGG a draw. Yup. So what do y'all think in the chat? Me and Iron Cone just gave y'all like 4 names. And I say Murata or, well, actually 5, Iron Cone, because you came up with Rob Brandt. So we say Brandt, you know what I mean? So we gave y'all 5 names: Rob Brandt, Murata, Leon Williams, Chris Eubanks, and who was the other one? But anyway, what do y'all guys think is the best fight? Would be the best fight next for Demetrius Andrade? You know,
outside of the champions.
Right, outside, because the champions are all locked up, so we can't hold them accountable for that. They are locked up. But outside of the champions, who do you guys think would be the best fight? I say, and I didn't even really get your opinion on that. I say Chris Eubank out of that list, and
if
then
you can get if you can get Eubank away from PBC, I think it's a good fight. But PBC wants Eubank. I actually thought Eubank would be fighting Charlo, but I guess not.
They're not gonna do that. I think that this is a fight that they could make because he don't hold no hardware. PBC willing to risk those guys if they don't have no hardware to take to the other side.
Wait, so do you think Eubank is a bigger risk than Sergey?
No. Equal.
Oh, okay.
I think that's an equal opponent. Because if Eubank went in there with Charlo, I would give him a chance to beat Charlo. You wouldn't?
I think I'll give him a chance, but I think Sergey has a bit more, stuff than Eubank.
I don't. It's because stylistically is why I say. See, stylistically, I think Sergey Derevyanchenko plays more into Charlo's game because he's that come forward. He's gonna come in and work. And come in and close, put you in danger of getting caught. So he kind of plays more into Charlo's game, in my opinion. Although he's a valid opponent and he's tough. Whereas Chris Eubank is gonna move around, he's gonna box more, he's gonna be a harder target for Jamel Charlo. So I think it's equivalent. They pose equivalent danger, and I think both of them have a chance to beat Jamel Charlo. So if Demetrius Andrade was to get into a fight or get a fight with Chris Eubank Jr., I would say that's a valid opponent. I would say that that's an equivalent opponent to Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's just my opinion on it. Like, he could cause Charlo as much problem in a different way, as much problem as a Sergey Derevyanchenko could. And I would have to study the fight more, but right off the bat, that would be my opinion on it. What's up, Mark? You there, Mark? All right, Mark fixing him some coffee.
Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's good, dog? Chopstick in the building. Thank God I didn't lose my money on that Canelo. Yeah, you better not bet against Canelo. I'll tell you this, Chopstick. If you ever go in to bet against Canelo, make sure it's a guy that you think can knock him out. That's for sure. Other than that, do not put your money against Canelo. If it's a Artur Beterbiev, okay. If it's a Dimitri Bivol, okay. Put it against somebody that you think can knock Canelo out. Because here's the thing, my friend. If they don't knock Canelo out, you cannot trust those judges to give them a decision over Canelo. Don't bet your money unless you feeling like that guy can knock Canelo out. When it comes to the gambling side, that'd be my advice to you. What do you think, Iron Color? He had $20.
I mean, everybody has this way. I mean, if Canelo can get a card that's somewhat favorable against Floyd Mayweather after that goddamn schooling Floyd put on him, you gotta knock Canelo out.
You gotta knock him out, bro. I can't. No way I can trust my money to bet anybody with a decision over Canelo. I'm not putting a damn dime on that, fam. No way. It's got to be, like I said, I would bet Artur Beterbiev. I would bet Dimitri Bivol. I would bet them because I think they got a chance to put his ass away, right?
You think if Kovalev?
No, I didn't.
You think if Kovalev had stayed on his feet, he would have won?
No, I was saying.
Wasn't Kovalev winning that fight too?
Bro, I said the same thing in the Kovalev fight. If Kovalev don't stop Canelo, which I don't think he will, he loses this fight. I said the same thing. they would have robbed his ass blind. They would have robbed him blind.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, I don't see, man, motherfuckers act like because you're a fan of somebody, you can't accept the reality of the sport. I'm a fan of Canelo, but let's be real. They would have robbed Kovalev blind, fam. Think about it.
Wow.
You don't think so?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That would have been a rough robbery because Kovalev to me was winning the fight, and it wasn't like a close fight like where it would have been like splitting hairs. Like he was winning the fight. So if he had if he had stayed on his feet, not got knocked out or whatever, and they took that from him, it would have been like, man, that would have been pretty sad to me.
You've seen worse robberies than that. If they would have went to because Canelo won't get washed. It wasn't a wash. So if they
it wasn't a wash, but he was ahead to me. I mean,
put it this way, Iron Call, 7 rounds is not enough. And we've seen worse robberies.
Oh, wow.
It's not. It's not against Canelo. Against this conspiracy in boxing, bro. Let's be honest. 7 rounds ain't enough. That's not enough to get a decision over Canelo. No. Look at Pacquiao, Brad. It was way more than 7 rounds. Don't get me started on my boy Pernell Whitaker. Don't get me started on that, man. Don't even. So 7 rounds against the Canelo in the atmosphere of boxing? Please, Iron Call. You know how boxing works. It ain't even fucking close to enough. You're going to have to drop that motherfucker twice and at least be up goddamn 9 to 4 rounds to get him on the cards. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to put him down twice and at least be up 9 to 4. Then I say, okay, they have to give it to him on the card. That's how I see you beat Canelo on a decision. If Kovalev stayed up for 12 rounds, he would have been robbed blind. I'm telling you. And picked his damn pockets, dog. Hell yeah. Blues, boxing. He said Eubank throws a lot of punches very fast and has a solid chin for sure. For sure.
I think Eubank's issue is that he just has no discipline. He had no discipline. I don't know how he is now, but his issue was that he just had no discipline. He didn't care what nobody was talking about. He was going to do what he wanted to do.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I hope he, I hope now working with Rye, he started to settle down. I would have liked to have seen him fight Korobov, like the fight had actually gone to fruition, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mr. Jefferson, I'm gonna go back to work, sir. I'll listen.
I appreciate you coming on, fam. You're always welcome. Always. IBT says,
peace out.
Peace out, brethren. IBT says Liam Williams has a legit chance to beat Andre. So here, IBT, if you got time, you can come up here too. Or anybody else who want to come up here and kick it. But so here's the thing. I wouldn't argue with that, IBT. What I'm saying is me, myself, and probably you and the prediction league and mostly everybody we know gonna pick Andre. That's what I'm saying, IBT. I've already said plenty of times that I'm not convinced of Demetrius Andrade. I'm not as convinced of Demetrius Andrade as everyone else. And you've heard me say this, IBT. So if you ask me, does Liam Williams has a legit chance to beat him? Yeah, sure. Because Andrade is going to get beaten. That's how I feel about it. The dude, he's not fighting. Liam Williams will be the best fight at 160 that he's had. That will be the best fight. He dropped Selecki in the first round, and he couldn't even put him away. So, yeah, Liam Williams has a legitimate chance because I'm not convinced of Andre. This is why I don't like the Andre blasphemy. Canelo ducking him and all of this dumb shit. The dude his balance is terrible. Let's get this straight. Andre's balance is terrible. He never plants his feet. Okay, let me rephrase that. He rarely plants his feet on power shots. Go watch the footage, man. The dude is on the heel of his foot. The heel. Sometimes leaning on the toe of his foot when he's throwing a power shot. He is not planting his feet. I don't care what anybody says. already backing out of the jabs. It's not the jab and put a little sting in it. No, he's already backing out when he throws his jab. He's backing away. He's not willing to engage. I am not convinced with Demetrius Andrade. I don't like his style in particular. His style is one of a runner to me. There's a difference from a defensive fighter, a guy that moves well, and a runner. Demetrius Andrade's style to me is the style of a runner. Runs. And anybody with decent pop, you're not going to get any kind of this good fight. They're probably, in my opinion, going to beat him because he's a runner. And I'm not convinced with Demetrius Andrade. I'm not. I'm just not. Yes, especially if the date of the fight that ends up on the Mexican holiday. No way in hell BJS beats Canelo on the Mexican. No fucking way, dog. No way. Especially not on the cards. Kill that nonsense. No way. Like I said, BJS will have to drop Canelo twice and win 9-4 rounds, and then he'll get a decision. Other than that, his ass is getting robbed like anybody else. But the thing is with that, fronts, he wouldn't have to get robbed because BJS ain't beat no damn Canelo. Canelo's a better boxer than BJS. So I don't like. Here's the thing: the reality is that these guys would get robbed on the card, but I would pick Canelo over all of them. I don't think a robbery would be necessary. So we could talk about what it would take to beat Canelo, and this guy will get robbed and that guy. But what guy will beat him? Let's talk about what guy will actually beat him. Would you pick to beat him? Would you put your money on to beat Canelo? Because I don't think anybody in here is going to do it. Who is it? 160, 168. Who would you guys put your money on to beat him, to legitimately beat him? I wouldn't put my money on any of them, especially not no damn Andre. I wouldn't put my money on any of them. And all of these idiots talking about Canelo is ducking Andre. I bet you none of them will put their money on Andre to beat Canelo. None of them. So it's absolutely ridiculous. The whole narrative, this whole Andre foolery is absolutely ridiculous. All right? And that's what I'm saying about that. Said France on to your right's brain. Hey, what you talking about? Hey, see if you speaking sense or you talking crazy. At this point, the zone looking like, oh boy, there you go. There you go. The zone will be all right. I got Williams at least dropping Andre. Really? I don't know. It could be. I think the first person to get in there on that channel, we can agree on this, AIs. I don't know. Because I've said before, I think the first person that actually tracks him down, because he's always running around the fucking place like a loose fucking monkey. So the first person that actually tracks him down and plant one on there, I think will put him down. I think they will. And I think, see, boxers know their chin. Your Dennis Ugas and this Ramos fight that he just fought, boxers know what they can take and what they can't. So in those first 3 rounds, your Dennis Ugas boxing all around. Ramos not worried. Round number 3, bam! Ramos buckled his ass. Ugas fought a different fight after round number 3 because he knows what his chin can take and what his chin can't take. Demetrius Andrade knows what his chin can take and what his chin can take. That's why he's a fucking runner. He knows his chin is not up to par, bro. This is why he fights the way he's not willing to engage, man. This is why I can't stand his style. You jabbing on the way out. Yeah, he has a good jab because he's fast, he's quick. But it's no power. It's not a jab that's going to hurt anybody. It's going to build up like a punishing jab, like a Larry Holmes, like a Tommy Hearn, like a Sergey Kovalev, Gennady Golovkin jab. These jabs is going to put some pain on you. That's not the kind of jab Demetrius Andrade has. Demetrius Andrade has a jab to merely score points and to keep the distance. That's all his jab is. It's not going to hurt anyone. It's not going to do anyone. It may frustrate someone, Yeah, pepper. It's a little pepper jab to let me score this point, I go another point, and get out the way. That's all his. But it's a good jab. I won't take it from him. But that's it. It's not a punishing jab. So the first person that gets in there and plant one on that chin, yes, I think he goes down. So I wouldn't argue with you that Williams could drop him. I would like to see it because I'm not sure if Williams is that guy that can get in there. Demetrius Andrade is pretty slippery. The way he fights, he's a slippery guy. And Liam Williams is going to have to plant one good on him. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get to Andrade. That's the question. If he can get to Andrade, maybe so. What's up, IBT?
Yeah, how you doing, G?
I'm good. I'm good. So what do you disagree with me about on Andrade?
What? No, I've been waiting to come on. I've just been in class, so I had the StreamYard open, and it finally ended. But yeah, man, I think Andrade is a bum as well. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, I don't think he's a bum. I'm not going to call him a bum, but I don't like his style. I'm not impressed, and I'm not convinced. That's it. But I don't think he's a bum. I mean, he's got to prove more. I'm not going to call him a bum until he prove it. I know he retrieved both of those belts, 2 vacant titles at 154, the same belt at 154. And correct me if I'm wrong, it was vacant titles. He didn't take these belts from a champion.
No, you're completely correct. He's actually never defeated a current or former champion. The closest thing he has to doing that is beating Jack Kolke at 154, who was the WBA regular champion. Otherwise, both of his titles at 154 and 160, the WBO titles, those were both won off vacancy. He was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders, but Oxilo or whatever. So that one I kind of don't blame him as much, but the lack of competition in both divisions in terms of not unifying, he's been ducked, I would say, but he's also ducked himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jamel Charlo, for Black Horseman, you idiot. He had to be checked on that. Fucking Demetrius Andrade super fan already. Because Black Horseman had Jamel Charlo ducking Demetrius Andrade because he's an idiot and he doesn't know a fucking thing about this sport of boxing. Demetrius Andrade pulled out of that fight. Regardless of for what reason, it was the Rock Nation situation and the money and all that. I don't care. It was Demetrius Andrade that pulled out of that fight. Therefore, you cannot say Jamel Charlo ducked him. You idiot. He doesn't know it.
If anything, it's Jamal who did. But even then, he definitely. He
said Jamel. Not true. Okay,
I'm agreeing. Jamal, in my opinion, Jamal ducked him. Billy Joe Saunders ducked him. But Jamal, Irslan Lara, Matt Korobov, and arguably Sergey Derevyanchenko have been ducked by Andrade.
No, that's what I was getting ready to bring up. I was waiting for Smoke to get up here because you guys know, like, I never professed the history of what happens and all of that. You guys know that a little bit better. I'm glad you're here because that's what I was going to bring up. I was waiting for Smoke to come up here. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't go find the article, but you guys have links. But I believe that it was Demetrius Andrade that turned down a Derevyanchenko fight. For whatever reason, I don't want to hear these excuses because people always, but that's because this, that. I don't give a fuck. They didn't take the Derevyanchenko fight prior, okay, which Jamal Charlo is about to fight Derevyanchenko. So when idiots put up a fucking video, what is your perspective on that?
Well, according to Derevyanchenko's manager, Andrade pulled out of a deal that was going to happen on December 16th, 2017. So that would have been basically as he was going to the middleweight division.
I remember. That's what I remember, but I was not sure. And I didn't want to start running off in my mouth because I'm not wanting to go pull out these articles, but I do remember this, right? So let me ask you this. When an idiot named Black Horseman puts up a video, thank you, my friend. When this idiot puts up a video saying, he Jefferson bodied by a casual Black Horseman. No, Black Horseman, you idiot. I wasn't bodied by you in that stupid, pathetic video you put up. And I told you to come click this link. I'm not going to go back and forth with you on videos because you're an idiot. Okay? Hold on. Before I continue, Mark, did you want to speak?
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, I don't know what you've been talking about. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, IBT has it up on the screen. And Mark, even though you fell off, you can come back in or you can do it from the chat. Let me do this right quick. Soccer Training Club. Don't hit your kids. You will get, thank you. Thank you, Soccer Training Club. And I appreciate the super chat, my man. So, Mark, IBT has it up on the screen now. And this was the conversation of Andre pulling out the Derevyanchenko fight.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That's a good while ago now.
Right. So, yeah, I just didn't want to continue to go off on this idiot, you know. So, now I shall continue. Black Horseman, you fucking casual, you fucking coward, and you idiot. You did not body D. Jefferson. You put a video up showing just further how stupid you are, how much you don't know about this sport, and how much you are a fucking casual. So half of your title was right. The casual Black Horseman, because that's what you are. The other half of the title was completely false. You idiot. You didn't body anything. You fucking dumbass. Because Demetrius Andrade had the opportunity to fight Derevyanchenko. But Charlo is fighting Derevyanchenko. So while you have Demetrius Andrade's balls all in your mouth, Black Horseman, you didn't body anything. And you're an idiot. And you're a fucking coward. So come click this link because I'm not going to do videos back and forth with you. See, it's really simple. You did 2 videos to respond to my live. And I'm going to say this, guys, and then leave it alone. But you did 2 videos to respond to my live. In total, the people that watched the pathetic videos didn't even cover the one live that I demolished you on. Number 2, just go to the comment section. And half of your people don't even agree with you. You idiot. So come click this link and stop being a little bitch, Black Horseman. Don't put up your little clips. Don't put up your little movie clips, your suggestive, delusional, fucking subliminal messages. Come be a fucking man and click this link like you sit up there on your fucking live and you tell everyone else. Click the link. Practice what you preach, Black Horseman. Be a man of your own words. Come click the link. You fucking casual coward. Now, I'm done with that. Thank you, IBT, and I'm done with the Black Horseman once again. But yeah, so Derevyanchenko was actually an option at one point in time. And this fucking Andre, who everybody's ducking him, who don't want to fight him, right? All of this fucking dumb narrative. He had these options, but he didn't take them. But he chased down a Luke Keebler. See, it was Andre who went after that Keebler fight. So I'm tired of hearing this shit about Andre and Canelo ducking this dude that don't even want to fight a Derevyanchenko. You idiots out there. My God, you idiots out there. That's what I want to say about that. Demetrius Andrade is the number 4 160-pound champion. Even Billy Joe Saunders says, I don't think he's any good. Now, Billy Joe is at 168. You know, but even still, Billy said, I don't think he's any good. Yeah, you're the number 4 guy because Jamal Charlo is getting ready to fight Derevyanchenko. What you getting ready to do, Demetrius Andrade? Cry about nobody want to fight you? Well, why didn't you fight Derevyanchenko? Hell, you could have fought Jamal Charlo. You could have fought some valid competition. You ain't did shit. You got both of your belts through vacant titles. You didn't even beat a champion to get the goddamn belt. You ain't even be the champion again. And your title defenses have been completely trash. Trash title defenses, Demetrius Andrade. Canelo ducking you. Man, please, stop that. Canelo's fought guys let's not talk about Danny Jacobs. Oh, that's my buddy. I don't want to fight him. That's my buddy. That's my friend. You didn't even fight him. Canelo fought him. You idiot. Tired of this Demetrius Andrade nonsense, bro. And I'm not convinced, even still, of your skill set. I'm not convinced. You're off balance. You're not willing to engage. You pull away. You don't plant your feet on your punches. What is this great Demetrius Andrade? Yeah, he's got some skills, man. He wouldn't be where he is if he didn't have some skills. But he's not at the top. He's not a top guy. He's no threat, in my opinion. I want to see him in a real fight before I consider him some kind of fucking threat. And he damn sure ain't no threat to Canelo, arguably the best in boxing. What the hell has Demetrius Andrade done to consider him a threat to Canelo? For Canelo to duck him? He's done nothing. He's won his belt from a vacant title anybody ever had that was worth anything. He got through a vacant title and beat any champions. Canelo's fighting champion after champion. He ain't even beat a goddamn champion yet. You idiots. What the hell what are we talking about? Freddie G in the building. What's good with you, Freddie G? Boxing Monster said, I saw that you lives by moist Drake rules. Oh boy, France said, you're definitely right. Back better than front, but I would consider her a pretty. Oh, y'all talking about something else. So and IBT and Mark, I'm glad y'all up here because am I going too hard on Demetrius Andrade? I love other perspectives. Like, give me some perspectives on this because I think Demetrius Andrade, now that Jamal Charlo's getting ready to fight Derevyanchenko, he's the weakest link. He's the number 4. You ain't fighting nobody. At least he get ready to fight Charlo. I had them really pretty much neck and neck prior to making this statement because Jamal ain't really did shit either. But now he's going to fight Derevyanchenko, which is a valid title defense. And Demetrius Andrade, what you going to do? Right now, you at the low end of the totem pole, number 4, the weakest link. What y'all feel about that? Don't rush to go first.
All right, I'll go. I thought Mark was going to go. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree at this point, looking at accomplishments and resume. I'd put Andrade at number 4 of the champions, right? You can actually make an argument that Sergey Derevyanchenko might be above him just because he's more proven. But I would still put Andrade above Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko is probably like my number 5 spot. Yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed with how long we've been waiting for him to have a good fight. And I've grown to a point where I'm tired of defending him in like a fake narrative, especially with the whole boogeyman thing. That's one of my least favorite types of narratives in boxing. Because the fighters that we do hear labeled boogeymen are often the ones who've also turned down fights, right?
Well, that's the title that Black Horseman gave him. So go ahead.
All right, cool. And then I just don't think his resume is really up there. He's never defeated a fully fledged world champion. He's 32, two-weight world champion. He had a chance to fight Erislandy Lara for the super title, and instead he fought Jack Kolke, who he defeated in the amateurs before, and it's not nearly as good or touted as Erislandy Lara. And he did beat him in Germany by split decision. So the split decision I don't really agree with. Jack Kolke does get a lot of favorable decisions in Germany, but still, regardless, he should have fought Erislandy Lara, especially considering not only by his own words did he not know who Jack Kolke was. Erislandy Lara obviously had a name at that point and was the fully fledged world champion and had actually beat him in the amateurs. So it just seems to me that he took the easier route in Jack Kolke. Afterwards, he immediately proceeds to move up, fights Atlantis Fox, offered an opportunity to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko and turns that down on the basis of it not enough time to train for him. I believe a similar thing happened with Korobov for the title before Korobov lost to Andy Lee. There, I might be getting my timeline mixed up, but I know for sure there was a situation with Korobov, and there's also the situation with Jermel prior to the Lara one, and that was the whole Rock Nation deal in which he opted for money instead of a big fight.
Right. Exactly. Mark, what you think, man? Am I going too hard? You think he's the number 4 guy at this point right now, or what? Wow, the way I was explaining it anyway.
I mean, based off of how someone else explains it, you could have to do it number 52 if you fucking wanted to. I don't know. No, based on my own opinion, not based off how you explained it. I have him number 4. Barely. Right. I mean, his best win is Derevyanchenko. Well, no, he has the Vanas win at 154. Right? Yeah, Vanas. Yeah, and he has Kolke. So I would just have him ahead of Derevyanchenko because Derevyanchenko also beat Kolke, and that's his best win. I know he was competitive in losses, but fam, they're still losses. You get what I mean? so I can't put him ahead of him. If he goes in there and beats Charlo, that's different. Now, real quick, the Korobov situation. That was Andrade was at 154, right? And he was offered to move up to fight for the vacant WBO, and his team were initially very positive on it. They were offered a career high payday at the time, and then they declined the offer to stay at 154 for a little bit longer. And Andy Lee ended up stepping in and knocking Korobov out. And the reason I have Charlo ahead of Andrade is because whether you think Charlo won or not is irrelevant against Korobov. He still fought the man, and Andrade actually ducked him. Charlo's about to fight Derevyanchenko, and Andrade pulled out of that fight too, back in late 2016, going into 2017. So,
Yeah, bro. So either way, great rationalization. I'm just glad it actually agrees with me, because sometimes you don't. You break it down in a manner like that, which I'm like, damn, I can't even disagree with that. But this time you agree with me, so. Well, man, yeah, bro. Like he's gotta step it up, and for all of these people out here saying Canelo's ducking him and all of this dumb shit, bro. I mean, it just makes no sense, because Demetrius Andrade hasn't done enough, in my opinion. He's not scary enough. He's not shown me enough for Canelo to duck him. Hammer down. You're right, D. You're on point with your take on Andrade. I mean, I appreciate you, Hammer down. Ringside Boxing said, Brian, you gotta hop on. Yeah, Brian, hop. Oh, well, Brian was on. He might be busy. But yeah, the link is there for everybody, everybody. Heaven Night in the building. What's good with you, Heaven Night? Chopstick says, my favorite, Jamal Charlo. Chopsticks, you have some really interesting favorites. I like his brother, Jamel. That's my man. But Jamal, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what Jamal can put himself back in a good place. He has to win this Derevyanchenko fight. But then let's think about this, Chopstick. Now, in my opinion, Derevyanchenko is like right under the best guys, right? He's right underneath those guys. So he beats a Derevyanchenko Chopstick. Here's the thing. He can't go downhill from him. He's a champion. Okay, so I'll be okay. He's okay. I'm not a fan of his, but he's okay if he wins this Derevyanchenko fight. What are you going to do next? Because if he goes back and does this foolishness like another Adams or Dennis Hogan, no, he's still on my shit list. He will remain on my shit list. I need to see him go up here. Unification would be nice, you idiot. That would be nice. Unify. That's what he need to do. Derevyanchenko is a start, because after all of the foolishness that Jamal Charlo been doing, Derevyanchenko is a start to go back in the right direction. But you got to continue. That's how I feel about that right there. So what's up, Brian?
Yeah, what's up? I must have started the show, so I don't know what's,
I'm just bashing Demetrius Andrade right now. I won't lie. I'm just
real quick. Yo, either IBT or D, can you do me a favor, right? I put 2 links in order in the private chat. One of you should bring it up on screen. Well, either one of you. I can't.
I got it.
IBT, share that, and I'll pop it up there.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
In order, because this will explain the Korobov situation between Andrade for anyone who doesn't know. So,
okay. Yeah, Jeff, I seen this tomfoolery, fam. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna get on this, Jeff, right after we get off this Demetrius Andrade shit, because. But yeah, I'm definitely let me leave that up. But I can't, because we already put this up. But I got you, Jeff. I want to talk about that foolishness too, because that's pure foolery. All right, Mark, break it down for us. What we got?
I can't read it. Can you read it? Because I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, you're good. For immediate release, New York, the WBO ordered a bout between junior middleweight champion Demetrius Andrade and Matt Korobov to fight for the vacant middleweight championship. We are very happy and delighted that the WBO has given Demetrius Andrade this great opportunity to fight for the middleweight world title, said Banner Promotions CEO RT Pelulo. It's a great opportunity for Demetrius to become a 2-division world champion. Matt Korobov and Demetrius Andrade were both 2007 World Amateur Champions and 2008 Olympians. Demetrius from the United States and Korobov from Russia. As professionals, they are both undefeated, and their paths will finally cross. My partner, Joe DeGuardia, and I will get on the phone and call Bob Arum, who promotes Korobov, and try to make this fight happen this fall. I am pleased that the WBO has granted Demetrius the opportunity to add another world championship to his impressive accomplishments. We hope and expect that this will be the second of many more championships that he will acquire, said Star Boxing CEO Joe DeGuardia. The rest is just him thanking the WBO.
Yeah.
Next.
Now we're going to the next line.
All right, let me get the next link up.
Yeah, see, breaking it down. We breaking it down. We digging into it. Getting into the meat and potatoes. All right.
Wait, what? Andrade passes on middleweight title shot Korobov to fight Saunders instead.
Oh, well.
According to WBO president, there is another unexpected twist in the soap opera surrounding the WBO middleweight title. After Peter Quillen dropped the title, WBO junior middleweight title holder Demetrius Andrade requested the WBO to face Matt Korobov for the middleweight title. The WBO immediately approved his request. However, we learned today that Demetrius Andrade has elected to stay in the 154-pound division and has passed on the opportunity to face Matt Korobov for the WBO middleweight title, an opportunity he requested himself. Coincidentally or not, Demetrius Andrade is managed by the same manager as Peter Quillen, Al Heyman. Andrade will defend the WBO 154-pound title, and it looks like Korobov Saunders will take place in England for the vacant 160-pound title. That didn't happen.
Well. You know what? Let me say this. Kudos to you, Mark. I don't even think Mark has to say too much. That motherfucking shit was self-explanatory, right? Let me get this off because, I love to get things like this. Black Horseman, even further, you idiot. You bodied yourself putting that video up, you fucking dumbass. And I hope you're watching this live, which you probably are, because that's why you put those pathetic videos up. You fucking idiot. Now come over here and click this link and stop being a little bitch, because those videos you put up were worthless. And we totally trashed the whole fucking video. I've trashed you already because you're an idiot. Stop being a little bitch.
Wait, hold on. What video? I'm not involved in no beefs, man.
No, you're not involved. I'm not putting you into anything. We're having a discussion about Demetrius Andrade. But it just so happens support what this fucking idiot is saying about me. It proves he's even more of a casual than he knows he is. So I'm going to point that out. This has nothing to do with you, IBT, or Brian Hart. This is all about me. You guys are not calling Black Horseman out. I'm calling Black Horseman out. I'm calling He Knows His Sports out. I'm calling BFTV out. I'm calling fucking Bruce Wayne ass out. I'm calling Fanon out. And all of you idiots can come on together and come get it with Thanos, because I will fucking body bag each and every one of you fucknuts all together. Every fucking one of you. So this ain't about Mark or IBT or nobody. This is D. Jefferson. Come get that smoke. Click that link. You idiots. Now, clear that up. No, Mark is not involved. But thank you for your contribution to the discussion, Mark. You understand? It's still a discussion. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Demetrius Andrade is full of shit. He didn't fight Korobov. He didn't fight Derevyanchenko. He didn't fight Jermell Charlo. And just like Ayov said, which we disagree on some things, but Jamal is taking all the fights that Andrade took. Makes you say, right? Okay. Yeah. Got no problem with that. Ralph Unreal in the building. What's good with you, Ralph Unreal? Appreciate you coming through, my man. Johnny Boy. What's up, Johnny Boy? Oh, come on, Johnny Boy. Let me put that link back in the chat. Come on, Johnny Boy. This is a bashing session. Johnny Boy is always welcome for the bashing session. I'm bashing Demetrius Andrade right now, Johnny Boy. Come join the party. Oh, shit, man. DJ Ward raging. Someone give him a clenbuterol talk. I don't take no damn steroids. Man, you gotta stop that. Look at me.
Hey, hold on. Clenbuterol ain't no steroid. That's a stimulant, man.
Okay, but just look at me, though. If I was taking roids, I would be much more impressive than this. I'm not taking steroids.
Look, man, all I'm saying is All I'm saying, man, is that Glenn will get you lean, D. So.
Look,
Well,
all I'm saying is D's been cutting since he was born, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
let me tell you something, man. Weed is my friend. That's the only
I might have
form.
to start taking clinidoride, so.
I ain't messing with no Roy's. Roy's make your pecker shrink up. And I've been known to be packing, so I'm going to stay strapped. I ain't messing with them Roy's, man. I'm sorry.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Yeah, fuck that. I knew you was on that sauce, man. Hell no. Jose Yepes, what's up with you, brother? MXBC, Ryan, Ringside Boxing said, MXBC are ready to strike anytime, D. We need your go for the signal. Hey, bro, just let me know. MXBC, you got my, Ringside Boxing, you got my email, bro. Everybody got it. SpeakingMindSportsTalk@gmail.com. Hit me up, dog. You know I ain't get y'all. With strike on all of these motherfucking fanboys, dog. Let's get him. I'm with it.
Yeah.
You don't need no more lead. No. Hey man, look, I cut that out, bro. I don't take no drugs, bro. I don't do that shit. I'm too happy to take drugs. People that take drugs, something wrong with them. Sometimes they're depressed, they're emotionally distraught, their wife is worthless, their husband's worthless, their life is worthless. They got a reason. They lean on that drug, to keep them from their sorrows or stress or tension or whatever.
Canelo's court case is worthless. He's crying like a little bitch because he's not getting paid $50 million to fight Yavin Madrid from fucking Istanbul. Suck my balls. You fucking Mama Lukes. What do you think he's gonna get 65 fucking gajillion dollars to fight Callum Liam from fucking Liverpool? Suck my dick. He's being a spoiled little fucking brat. He's still getting paid $20 million to fight fucking retards. Are you fucking kidding me? Cry me a river. He's just like Floyd. He's a fucking Mexican version of Floyd Mayweather. Give me more money. Give me more money. And I'm still getting paid millions of dollars that most people would kill for. And you know what? And how about this? How about Canelo acts like a little bit more of a professional? How about he conducts himself like a bit more of a professional and understand that there's a fucking crisis going on in the world right now instead of whining like a little spoiled bitch. Putana.
Can I correct one thing there?
Hold on, Brian, before
just 1 second.
Johnny Boy. Hold on. Johnny Boy. I'm going to let you go, Brian, but Johnny Boy, I need you to bring this energy toward this fucking dude, okay? But Brian, go ahead.
Some people have killed for $1 million.
Oh, okay. All right, Johnny Boy. Demetrius Andrade. I know how you feel about Canelo. This pussy right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's irrelevant. He doesn't count. He's done nothing. He never will do any fucking thing. And his fights suck and he fights bums. Nobody cares about Andrade. He's a fucking piece of trash. He's irrelevant. He's irrelevant and he's a fucking Momo.
That's what I'm talking about. And Johnny Boy fashion. God damn it, you fucking Momo. That's what you are.
This is the fucking Andrade. He's been running around here. He hasn't fucking done anything since he fought fucking Vanis Martirosyan 8 fucking years ago. He's fucking, which he didn't even win that fight, but we're not even going to talk about that. But, he's irrelevant. I don't care about his meaningless fucking title that has nothing to do with nothing. It's all these belts are participation medals until you unify.
Right, till you do something with it.
Till you do something with it.
You gotta do something with it. Willie Williams in the building. Salute to you, my man. Salute to you. T-Tone Toledo. What's up with you, T-Tone? Just in time to see Johnny Boy talking more junk. That's right. Johnny Boy was getting it in. Full screen, goddammit. Jose Yepes, what's up with you, dog?
Pull them freckled balls out of your mouth, T-Tone.
I came into a fire piece. First, I heard you talking about the other channels. I missed what we were saying though, what they said now, and now Johnny Boy going on his daily rant.
Yeah, no, I just with those other channels, I just invited them to come over and talk to me a little. That's all. I just wanted them to come.
In the words of the great Jermel Charlo, they're trash. They ain't nothing. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, I don't think they'll come obliged to my call out. Not Bruce Vane, fucking BFTB, Phenom bald head, lying ass. He knows the sports goofy, don't know shit about boxing ass, or Black fucking Horseman, that goddamn clown. All of you fucking morons can come over here and click this link. I'm calling you all out. I done been to all of you fuckers' channel. I done came on all of you fuckers live and scared fucks. Every one of you. And Black Horseman, you at the top of the list. Gonna put out a video, body by casual. Like I said, half the title's right. You're a fucking casual. The other half, you couldn't body me. Man, please. Okay.
D, what the hell calling you out for?
Oh, I'll tell you. So, Heaven Knight, appreciate you for the super chat, my man. Okay, Donnie boy. So here it is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Black Horseman out because he went at IBFP and he's just on a lot of fake shit. So he puts up a video because I called him a casual, saying that he bodied me on a Derevyanchenko Andrade situation. Well, here on this live, Andrade didn't even take the goddamn fight with Derevyanchenko. He ducked fucking Korobov. He didn't fight Demetrius Charlo. Shut the fuck up with this Andrade shit. Andre's a worthless piece of fucking cow dung. That's what the fuck he is. Fuck Andrade.
I was just gonna say, I mean, Derevyanchenko's fought Jacobs, he's fought Golovkin, and now he's fighting Charlo. What's Andrade done?
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing, bro.
And who's the champion? And who's the champion?
And here's the thing.
Title fight. That's
here's the thing. Everybody gives Jamal heat, right? Jamal fought Korobov, who Andrade didn't fight. His next fight is Derevyanchenko, who Andrade didn't fight.
He's not gonna fight his fucking brother, so just get the fuck. But he didn't fight him either. The fucking.
You got to keep that same energy.
Exactly. Yeah. Brick City in the building. Was good with your fam. Antonio Margarito, Canelo disgrace to Mexican.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Antonio, you got
Margo Trito. Okay.
Antonio Margarito came and dropped that goddamn heat on Canelo.
Margo Rito.
Margo Rito, bro. That's a fucking sick name.
He said Canelo is a disgrace to Mexican boxing.
Yeah. Tell him what time it is, Antonio. Tell him what time it is, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We should all get a Mexican fighter as our avatar, right? An 80, but we get like an all-time great Mexican fighter as our avatar to put that. No, get Chino off there. He's Argentinian. Get him off there. Right? We should all do that just to put the heat on Canelo, like an ATG. I'll go first. Give me a sec.
I got Morales.
I got Pereira. I got Pereira.
Duran's Panamanian.
Oh, he is.
He's half Panamanian, half Mexican, but his heritage is Panamanian.
You guys like to take up for that.
I got Duran. I'm putting Duran's my. Oh, that's the first fight I watched. He got Mexican in him. I'm putting Duran. Goddamn it.
You can't say the great. The greatest is Julio Cesar Chavez. Come on, everybody knows that.
Oh, he said the greats. He said the greats. He didn't say the greatest. You Duran put up.
Duran breaks Chavez's face.
You put him up. That's your dude. Put him up.
Yeah, Travis the greatest. Yeah, Canelo, he's still not top 5, but who knows? Maybe when his career's over, he will be.
Yo, Mark, right now, stop copying me, bro.
He's not.
Did you seriously, bro?
Unironically, we both did it.
Oh my god, same time, bro. Same time. That's crazy, though.
I can't. That's crazy.
Who is you can? Ruben Oliveras.
Yeah.
Right, you can keep Ruben, right? I'll pick someone else.
I thought I was gonna pick Marquez, but I thought you were gonna do that, so I switched to.
No, I'm not doing Marquez.
Marquez gonna come out with somebody we never heard of, like freaking Pipino Cuevas or some shit.
Hey,
no, bro.
Hey, you my boy, but right now, speaking my sports talk, taking shots at you, though.
How come some of these images I can't get turned to the save button?
Because they don't like you, Brian. They don't like you.
I don't know why.
Say, what's up, D? Andre's garbage. Nobody ducking that trash. Yeah, his last fight was some cab driving. Seemed like he struggled. Yeah, well, he beat up Keebler. I give him that, but he still selected that bullshit fight. So, yeah, he is garbage.
I mean,
I mean,
fucking Canelitas expecting $47 billion gajillion dollars for fighting fucking Yavin Madrid from fucking Istanbul over here. Yeah, okay, pal. Yeah.
Well, that's not true. What happened was, Canelo, since they didn't want to pay him, he said he was willing to go to PVC and just take a one fight deal to fight that guy. So I guess PVC was gonna pay him for whatever it was, and Canelo agreed to doing that, but the zone didn't want to do it. And then Canelo came back with a counter offer. He said, "I'll take a 30% cut," but the zone wants him to take more than a 50% cut. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, but me really, I don't care. I don't care how much he gets paid. I don't give a damn. I've always said that, so I keep the same energy. I don't give a damn how much you dudes get paid.
Oh, wait. Okay, look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. Tell Canelo to get it done. Fuck that. Canelo getting the heat today. He getting the heat. Tell him to get it done. Fuck that. You gotta take less. Get it done, goddamn it.
Next time we're playing spades, I'm gonna tell him.
You see
Damn,
that?
Jose, you be playing spades with everybody. He said, I'm playing spades with Canelo tonight. I played spades with Teofimo last night.
I mean, I'm about to put something in there.
Yeah, that's the article I was showing earlier where the manager of Derevyanchenko said Andrade pulled out of the deal. Yeah, and can you highlight his comment about Josecito Lopez?
Well, where is it at? Let me see.
It's in the middle of the chat for me.
It's unbiased?
Unbiased, yeah.
Oh, I got it. Boom. Josecito Lopez resume is better than
Josecito Lopez has defeated more current or former fully fledged world champions than Demetrius Andrade.
Johnny boy, you a bitch. Shut the fuck up, Johnny boy. You don't know shit about boxing. You a stupid ass motherfucker. Coming at me in the comment section, bro. I thought we had squashed that beat, bro. You came at me, but you a straight hoe for that shit, bro.
What the hell? Yeah, what's up for everybody today?
El Jefe, I was wondering where you're feeling El Jefe. Shout out to El Jefe with that bullshit. But, I had to kick you off, fam. So, I guess El Jefe didn't want to come talk on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk today. So, he said, fuck it, I'm just going to come up here and violate. All right, El Jefe.
Hey, yo, D, what do you think about that, though? If the Zone didn't want to pay Canelo, how come they didn't just let him go to PVC? With the great Al Heyman.
I don't know, it's ridiculous. Because, honestly, Jose, Oscar De La Hoya not letting Canelo nowhere close to Al Heyman, fam. Let's just be real about it. I really don't think anything of it, but I just know that fucking Oscar De La Hoya ain't letting Canelo anywhere close to fucking Al Heyman. You know what I mean? That's just how I look at that. And with all of the bullshit that they've been through, trying to steal each other's shit and all of that, I don't blame them, bro. I'm not getting into all of that dumb shit. Yeah. Canelo needs to win right now, though. I got to give him the same heat as I give everybody else. You can't get the money out of boxing that you could get before. So if this is what your fucking problem is, bro, suck it up. Take less money. Make the shit happen. Canelo gets it too, bro. Canelo gets it too.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's gonna suffer because he's losing. Right now, he's in his prime, so he's gonna go, but nothing but downhill. And if he doesn't fight this year, that's fighting out of prime.
Right. I'm a huge Canelo fan, but bro, I gotta keep the same energy even on Canelo. I can't do that. That motherfucker need to take a little bit of a pay cut, make it happen. My man France on 2, bing bing with the super chat. Boom. Appreciate you, France. We appreciate you, dog. He said. That's a fake. No, it's not. Boxing loss.
No, it was recorded.
Oh yeah, the mic quality was terrible. That was just someone coming in with a rooster, and they put their phone next to the mic.
All right. Well, he got me. France, appreciate you, France. Yeah, man. But still, El Jefe still my boy. So even if it was El Jefe, it wasn't no big deal. So all right, El Jefe. You back on the table, dog. Somebody set you up.
Yo, D, are you able to guess who my profile picture is?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me dig it up.
Carlos Monzon.
No. Bro, you didn't even get the country right. He's Mexican.
Jose Yepes said Carlos Monzon.
No.
Monzon isn't. That's not him, and Monzon isn't Mexican.
He's Argentinian.
Yeah. He's not. I don't know who that is, Mark. Hold on.
One's Zarita, fam.
All right, motherfucker. I done told y'all that's before. I ain't no fucking story.
People need to put some respect on Zarita's name, bro. He has one of the best Mexican resumes ever.
Oh, Carlos Zarate. Okay, I heard of him.
No, Juan Zarita, bro. Juan Zarita.
Mark, all of these fucking old pictures y'all put up, I'm not even trying to figure it out. If y'all motherfucker, look, here go another one. Who the fuck? Who is
That's
Ruben Olivares.
Ruben Olivares.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Puas. It's
See,
Puas
thank
right
you.
there, boys.
Now I know that's Ruben Olivares, and now I know this how you say his last name again. Mark?
Juan Zurita.
Juan Sarita. There we go. See, you guys just taught me something today. Carpenter debunked that Charlo wanted that yard dream match. Yeah, on another channel and said Charlo wanted to fight Saunders or Smith. I don't even care about none of that shit, bro. Demetrius Andrade, who the fuck do you want? You clown.
Somebody's got to show me how to do that properly because it's, I don't know, it seems to be messing up on me. I can't change my avatar.
Just download an image, bro.
Napoleon was actually born Cuban, I believe, but became a Mexican national.
Yeah, he did. Same with Sugar Ramos as well. Cuban born, became Mexican national. But Napoli, but Napoli's was Cuban.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he was. Although he grew up in Mexico, Mantequilla, Napoli.
Yeah,
he just passed away this year.
Yeah, last year. He had a lot of Mexican fans. So there's like people mix him up, but he's Cuban.
Cool. Learn something every day, guys. Learn something every day. The Zone says undefeated champions are not premium opponents, but say Oscar and MMA guys are premium because MMA is making money, Tito. Money. They getting views. They packing them goddamn pay-per-views with numbers.
You see, that's the thing. A lot of boxing fans are confusing. Go ahead, Jose. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say with the MMA, they're about to kill that Tank and Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, I don't know too much about MMA, but I heard that they're having supposedly one of the best fights ever on that day.
It's a good card.
Khabib Gaethje.
Good card.
Yeah,
good card. But go ahead, Mark. What would you get ready to say?
The thing is, a lot of boxing fans are confusing the wording of this of premium and then solid level opposition. You can get Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders combined, yeah? They are not going to do the numbers of fucking 47-year-old Oscar De La Hoya versus Canelo. They're not going to do the numbers of Khabib versus Canelo. Premium fighters, what they're talking about there is what's going to bring in money, what's going to bring in revenue. They don't care about the level of his opposition. Obviously, they don't care about the level of his opposition if they're willing to get worse fights on paper, but higher name marquee. It's about marquee value. That's what the zone's looking for.
All right. Boxing Monster said, D. Jefferson, if you had a guaranteed contract, you would demand your full payment. I would too. I don't blame Canelo. No. First and foremost, cancel that bullshit. Cancel that bullshit with me. Because, bro, first and foremost, in Boxing Monster, you already know this. I don't really give a fuck about money like other people do. So you can't hold me to the flame for that shit at all. I mean, now you know me, this is on a personal level. So, no, if I'm in a business, and I'm going to tell you this right now, as a business decision, you're still totally wrong. Because I'm going to look at the business side of it first. If the business does not allow that, I'm going to capture some revenue the way the business allows me to. So no, the fuck I wouldn't. I would take less money. And I mean that. So you can cancel that bullshit. No, I would take less. So sorry. I'm not gonna throw stones if I'm living in a glass house, Boxing Monster. So if I wouldn't take less, then I wouldn't fucking sit up here and charge him for, needing to take a little less to satisfy the sport of boxing right now. If I wouldn't be willing to do it myself. I've never had $1 million, Boxing Monster. So you definitely can't tell me that I wouldn't take the fucking money that these guys are being offered. You got me all kind of twisted. I ain't never had $1 million in my bank account. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the fight. I'll go fight Canelo right now. I'll go fight.
Here's my thing, right? Let's say all of a sudden I'm getting 33.5 million, right? I've never been in that position. Canelo has though. right? So I'm getting 33.5 million. DAZN say, hey, yo, Mark, you need to fight this dude, but you have to take half the pay, 16.5 million. Since I've never seen 33.5 million, and even if I've seen it once, I'm like, yo, that's 16.5 million. All of a sudden, I've got 50 million. Yeah, I'm taking that. That's me because I come from a completely different circumstance to Canelo. Canelo sees that money. He's seen it before, many times.
Okay, well, let me do it like this then. And just move the zeros because it's still like Mark. And this example is how much you're making. So when I was doing commercial painting prior to getting sick, okay, let's say that I get a contract to do, say I get a contract to paint a Dollar General, okay, and the economy's booming, you know, prior to this COVID situation, construction's booming, everything's going, and they're giving me $9,500 a piece to paint those Dollar Generals. I'll get $9,500. Well, prior to the landscape and the economy now, yeah, I'll take $6,100. I'll take $6,100 because that's what that's what's provided right now. We got to get these jobs done, but we got to take a little less. I will take the 6,100, even though I'm used to getting 9,500, 9,000. You understand what I'm saying? If this is what the business says, I'm going to take less. Now, I was used to getting $9,000 for a job where a regular painter might get 1,100 for that job because he's an employee. So he's going to paint it for someone. But I'm getting 9,000 for the whole job. So I'm getting more money than him. And he'll say, fuck that. I'll paint it for 6,100 any day. Shit, I only get 1,100 for those. I'm just a regular painter. I'll paint it for 6,100. Of course he would. But I'm putting it as if I was Canelo now. Now, I'll still take the 6,100. I'll take 59 maybe because this is what we have to take at this point in time. You understand? Still, I can't. Nah, bro, you got to take less money right now. You just got to take less. So I'm just saying about my boy Canelo. He getting the heat right here. Step it up. That's the heat I'm giving to Canelo. This is about that goddamn no good, doing nothing, Demetrius freaking Andrade. I don't want to escape that right quick. You know what I mean? But look, somebody had a question early in the chat. I think it was Jeff. I said I was going to get back to it. And it was about this goddamn Deontay Wilder situation. And I'm glad you guys got on the panel. Now, look, I was just on Showbiz The Adults Live, and he had Junior Fa on his channel. Y'all go check it out. I was on that live before I cranked this up. Showbiz had Junior Fa on there. Junior Fa was actually talking about the Deontay Wilder injury, clearing it up. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit what Junior Fa says. And Showbiz The Adults, my dude, but I'm not with his perspective on this either. Fuck that Wilder injury. This motherfucker was just shooting high-power fucking rifles, 50 cals and shit. And his hand and his arm supposed to be. I'm not trying to hear that shit. He got his fucking ass whooped. I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking injury. The motherfucker, he lacks boxing skills, okay? Don't have nothing to do with these injuries, the suit, the poison water, or anything else. That motherfucker lacks boxing skills. He's not going to beat an elite heavyweight because he doesn't have the tools to do it. Unless he lands a lucky punch. Well, let me take that back. Unless he lands his famous right-hand punch, flush and clean, he's going to lose. Because he was losing to Luis Ortiz until he landed the punch. By the way that fight was going, he not landed the punch, he was going to lose. This is how it is. You ain't landing that punch on Tyson Fury. You ain't landing that punch on Anthony Joshua. They will beat your ass. So Wilder, make the rest of the money you can make in this sport and get the hell out of the way. Because, dude, you're done. You're done. And that injury and all of this bullshit that Tony Five bringing up while he was injured going into this fight. Here's another thing on that. All of these fighters go in with nagging injuries and shit like that. That's just the fact. Athletes compete on injuries. It ain't just fucking Wilder. You go ask all of these motherfuckers playing in the NBA playoffs right now how many fucking serious injuries they're playing on. You go to the fucking NFL and ask these guys every time they step in that fucking game, high impact fucking sport, the injuries they play. Don't nobody care about this bullshit with Wilder. Listen to the Andre Ward stories. Listen to a lot of these boxers' stories about the injuries that they went into the fight. Go listen to the Chris Lieben documentary. This motherfucker was on drugs and shit. This is UFC. Puking before the fucking fight and still went in there and competed. I don't want to hear shit about no Wilder goddamn bicep. You idiots. Fuck that.
Yes.
And anybody else can go ahead and speak on their opinion on this Wilder bicep bullshit.
Okay. Even if Wilder would have won, or even if Wilder was on 100%, I still see the same outcomes, so it doesn't really matter. So,
Yeah,
that's where
man.
I'm at.
Yeah, man, it's just silly, bro. It's just silly. Wilder he's done, bro. He's done. He said Wilder has been exposed. We all know he throws like a no, no offense. Boy. What do you say, Boxing Monster? I see you say something. What do you say? Boxing Monster said, you have to take your full pay and buy you a full size.
Yeah.
No more kids hat. Man, what the hell is wrong with you? This hat, look, let me show you. What the fuck? This hat is actually too big for me, man. It's not a kid's hat, Boxing Monster. You idiot. God damn it. Why you always fucking with my hats, man? I got a little peanut head, man. This hat ain't.
Yeah.
To be fair, Dave, you're so small. Like that hat could be a kid's hat and still be too big for you, so we wouldn't be able to.
Touche. Oh shit, man. I gotta do the roast. I keep saying that, man, but I've been so busy. I gotta get that roast done. We gotta do another D. Jefferson roast. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Me and my
I
daughter.
can do it now, bro. I'll roast you for 20 minutes straight. Let's go.
No. I want everybody to get in on it. Who was? Oh my man, I can't. Justin Trouble was in here. Hey, he had to get the time out because the rule to the D. Jefferson roast is if you tell a bad joke, then you get a timeout. You get a 5 minutes. You sit there and listen by everybody else and their jokes. And Justin must have got about 4 or 5 timeouts that day.
He just can't roast, can he not? No.
No, he has some good ones, but if you tell a bad joke, you just get the timeout. So he told some good ones, but he told some bad ones, so he had to get the timeout. You know what I mean? That's just the rule of the roast. If you're gonna be roasting me, motherfuckers gotta be funny. I want you to make me laugh. If you tell a joke and I'm like, no.
All right. I'll try one right now, yeah?
All right. Time your ass out. It's like
All right, go ahead. Yeah, you can remove me if it ain't funny. D look like the only man to get his condoms on layaway.
All right, see? That's what I'm talking about. So when I have it, bring that shit. That's what I'm talking about. That is that one passing. That one custom mustard. I know I want something that make me giggle, make me laugh or not. But if I hear a joke and I'm like, no. I don't want to have to think about laughing. You get timed out. Smoke said, this is what happens when two sides want out of a signed agreement. In Canelo's case, he wants gone from 2 separate parties. What are you talking about, Smoke? So what is he talking about? Anybody make sense to that? I'm gonna leave that up.
Smoke just doing smoke things, man. You can't make sense of Smoke.
Yeah, Smoke. Click the link, Smoke, because I don't know what the hell you talking about. Click it. Let me put it back in the chat.
Yo, what's up, Intangible?
What's
Mark,
up?
Mark,
up?
who is this fighter?
I can't see it.
Oh, hold on. I put it up.
It's not a Mexican.
Oh, no, it's not. Looks like a half Asian.
He is Asian.
I don't know, bro. Never seen him before.
Small Montana.
You mean the Filipino dude?
Yeah. He beat Midget Walgas and
Hey, by the way, speaking of Midget Walgas, D.
Yeah.
Make my profile picture bigger.
All right, where you at? All right.
This man also beat Midget Walgast.
yeah, Midget Walgas traveled from flyweight to lightweight.
Wow.
Juan Zarita also beat Sammy Angut.
He did.
My man, boss. All right,
Rodolfo
hold
Castano.
on. Y'all motherfuckers not gonna take this over with that history shit. Hell no. You gonna silence me on my own goddamn live talking about that. Hell no.
Yeah.
My man, Boston Nick in the building. He said, "Great, great Chris Lieben point." Yeah. For every bro. Oh, hell yeah, bro. But Nick. See that's crossing over a little bit. You got these guys in the boxing, they don't know about shit like that. You know what I mean? I threw a little loop in it there, Yeah, man. Like, I don't want to hear about fucking Deontay Wilder and this fucking bicep shit. Y'all want to hear some serious shit? Go do Chris Lieben got a couple of interviews and documentaries and shit about him and how he used to go in the ring and still compete and win fights and shit. I'm not trying to hear shit about no fucking Wilder and a bicep injury and this idiot shooting goddamn. You see this 50 fucking caliber? Have you guys ever shot a 50 cal? My little ass have shot a 50 cal, and I had to put every fucking thing in. Even then, I was like 170 pounds, bro. That shit got some kickback. This was before I was sick. I was built up like Samuel, and boom, shooting that motherfucker got kicked in it. Then he had the big long distance fucking rifle. He shooting them shits, man. I'm not trying to hear nothing about no fucking Wilder bicep. He got his fucking. It's just that simple. This is nothing more than a fucking excuse. Even if Junior 5 wasn't even trying to make it an excuse, somebody told him to talk about it so we can have some sympathy and pity for fucking Wilder. Like Major Payne said, ever seen the movie Major Payne? If you want sympathy from me, look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. That's where you get sympathy. Fuck
let me just say this real quickly. First of all, Wilder doesn't even, Wilder like fucking shatters his hand every fight. I think he could go through a slightly torn bicep. He gets injured every single fight.
Yeah.
I don't think his body and his frame can actually handle his power.
The Dragon Leg get ready to leave. Appreciate you coming through, Dragon Leg. He said heading to work. All right, appreciate you, fam. Go ahead, IBT.
No, I was just saying I don't think his body can actually support the power that he has. I think it either has something to do with his back muscles or just the way he throws all of his weight into his punches. He is surprisingly kind of fragile in that sense. He's very injury prone.
Yeah.
Wilder is very ripped, but he's not a great athlete.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got some explosiveness in terms of forward momentum and getting speed on his shots. He's not particularly coordinated. He's not very durable. He doesn't have the quickest bodily reflexes. I mean, hand-eye core, even for
that's why the fucker didn't make it to the NFL or the NBA, and he had to settle for boxing. So no,
Tyson Fury is a better athlete than Wilder. It's not just about how ripped you are. Fury is a much more coordinated athlete. He's stronger as well. He's faster. He's got better reflexes. Yeah.
I will say in fairness, he probably didn't go to the NFL or NBA because he had to make money earlier to support his family. In all fairness, I don't know if he would have, because to me, the main reason why I would say the aspect I would say Fury is far more athletic and is just his natural coordination, the way he's able to move his body and his hands and, put his hands where he wants them to go. Wilder seems a little more chaotic. His legs get tied up. We've seen that he has some balance issues. Those are all part of coordination. He kind of lacks that.
Wilder's explosive. That's the word I'm looking for. He's explosive. He's just not.
You know what? I love football and I love basketball.
Same.
And you have some athletes that are looking to go to college and come out of college. They have combines and shit in football. You know what I mean? Where you see these. My nephew was in the combine. He had a highlight reel. They called him Elijah Highlight Reels because his last name is Reels, right? And so he was someone to look at. Why don't one want to make a goddamn thing? Ain't nobody was looking at him. I hear the story and it's, shout out to him. He did what he had to do for his child, but I don't remember hearing no Deontay Wilder as a prospective anything in football or basketball. So again, that motherfucker ain't no athlete. He won't want to make football or basketball. He won't want to make it. It's like winning the lottery anyway. People got to understand, there's a lot of kids out here with talent. They still don't make the leagues.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I was gonna say, right, if you put Wilder beside Fury and you just put them shadow boxing with each other, you'd see which one is better schooled and which one has been doing it since he was a freaking kid and the one who came into it in his late teens or early 20s. You'd see that easily.
But I mean, you got to even look at Tyson Fury, how he fights and how quick his reflexes are, and just how good of a natural athlete he is, even when he's out of shape. I mean, if you look at his fights early on in his career, he was not nearly as technically polished, but you could just see the natural athleticism in his younger years, you know, when he was just out of shape and fat every single fight. And also, I mean, even the first Wilder fight, that was a Tyson Fury who was like 60%.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
He was not in shape for that fight.
Yeah.
And he just looked far faster, far more coordinated, far fresher. It's just
Wilder got no chance in this next fight, bro. Jeff said 50 cows, something decent. Put you on your man. Hell yeah, that motherfucker got kicked, bro. If y'all ain't, they go Justin Trouble in the building. I was just talking about you, fam. What's up with you, dog? Boston said I got a 50 cal Desert Eagle from 1999. God damn. Damn, I bet you it's clean though, Boxing Monster. Because you keep your guns clean, they'll shoot. They'll shoot for years. Boxing Monster ain't putting in no work anyway. He just got that thing in the cut. You know what I mean? That gun probably fresh as the motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
If you're top high school, the NCAA will call you. Yeah, bro. You're going to get some calls. You're going to get scholarships. You'll get a look. But it's got to go further than that. You're going to have to produce at the collegiate level. Wilder ain't been on nobody's radar. He wasn't on nobody's radar like that. Go look at the fucking story behind him. You got motherfuckers. We say that Dwayne Johnson is athletic. Yes, he's athletic. He didn't cut it in football. Yeah. We say Brock Lesnar's athletic, very athletic. He didn't cut it in football. So I don't want to hear shit about no fucking Beyonce. Why that motherfucker won't want to make shit? And even if he made it, he would have been sitting on the bench like this, watching the goddamn game.
That's a different skill set.
Bro, you got to understand, though, I've received numerous scholarships throughout my life, you know, from teams like Ohio State coming out of high school, man. I was a dominant quarterback, but out of my generosity, you know, man, I didn't go to college. I wanted to come to boxing and stay in the game.
Intangible, you're 4'11", 121 pounds. Get out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And I was tearing up the high school Virginia scene.
We got LFA part 2 in here.
Bro, I was tearing it up, bro. Throwing like 30 touchdowns and like 2 picks a year.
Fucking Forrest Gump now, you know? Forrest Gump did everything under the sun, dog.
Yo, real quick, whilst we were talking about all these guys who were athletic or built well or whatever, was Bill Goldberg any good at football? Because I heard he played.
Bill Goldberg was actually decent at football. His knee popped. He had a bad knee injury.
Oh, okay. Who did he play for?
I don't remember. Don't get me the line on that shit. But I used to, like, I watched some clips of him on the field, just watching him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was a good ball player. He just had a bad knee. Probably wear that knee brace when he came to wrestling, like he was a fresh fucking wrestler, but he had a knee brace coming in. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true. He did have that knee
he
brace.
had that bad knee. That's what put him out of football.
And most of his career, even if he didn't have the knee brace on, he'd always keep one knee padded. So
yeah. He had a bad knee. That's the only reason. If he had good knees, I think Goldberg would have done pretty well.
Well, in the end, it worked out well for him because he probably made more money from wrestling than he ever would have done in football.
I don't know.
Because he would have had to have been an elite, like at the very, very top to even compete. Because the amount of money Bill Goldberg made is ridiculous off wrestling.
Yeah, you might got a point. Yeah, because he did get paid hard. You might have a point with that. Yeah, because you're right. Because I mean, to make the cheese in professional sports, you got to be the top guys, or you just get that regular contract.
Excuse my ignorance.
WCW went under because apparently his wages became ridiculous.
Excuse my ignorance, right quick. I don't know shit about wrestling. So, when did he enter wrestling or get out of college or whatever?
1990.
I don't know the year.
Are you sure it was 1998? Are you sure it was 1998?
Let's just say it's
98 or 97.
Well, let's just say it's approximately around 2000, not 95, 2000. Yeah, and even if he was a good level pro, he probably wouldn't have made shit compared to what he was as a wrestler. He'd have to be like at the very top echelon.
Yeah, that's why I said Mark's right about that because he made a ton of fucking money.
Yeah, he became the top dog in WCW, bro.
Yeah. Real quick, guys. Chain with Ice. Now we was this is Roberto Duran. We was making a point about Mexican greats and giving some heat to Canelo. That's why we got Mexican fighters on our profile behind us on our. That's what we just taking shots at Canelo right now. Fight somebody.
Oh
You're
shit,
right.
my bad. Oh shit, my bad. I got a Filipino. Let me change this.
Yeah, you always breaking the mold. And Smoke got a black man. Smoke, you not Mexican. Get a Mexican fighter on. No, what's up, Smoke?
Hey, what's up? So my thing was real fast. Like I was just saying that the two parties, DAZN and Canelo, I think have that relationship is soured. I don't think either guy really wants it, right? So this is what you see when both parties want out. And then I thought, wait a minute, Canelo actually he wants out from not just DAZN, he wants out from DAZN and Oscar.
Yeah, that's a fact, dog. And I can't. Yeah, no. Okay, I just didn't know what you were talking about, but that perspective.
Yeah, too cryptic. It was during. I wrote that while you guys were having the discussion, but you know how the chat's delayed, then you don't read the chat for a minute, so it seems out of place when you got to it.
Yeah, on StreamYard
all the time.
like a lot later than y'all write it. On the YouTube, it comes like right in, but on StreamYard, it's slow. It comes in later. So yeah, no, but I agree with you on that, Smoke. No, I'm cool with that. Okay, what we got? Rodolfo Casanova. Okay, let me put that up. Rodolfo Casanova, intangible. Canelo, get it right.
Hey, bro, let me just tell you something, Mark. Rodolfo Casanova beat Juan Zarita's ass.
Juan Zarita also beat his ass.
Yeah, but didn't he knock him out early? Like Casanova?
Sure.
Bro, he humiliated him in more humiliating fashion.
Roberto. Boxing Monster said The Rock played for Miami. Yep, he sucked. Didn't he play CFL too? I think he played CFL football too. Also,
What type of college?
You can't suck and play for the U. You can't do that. I mean, you can not be a starter, but you're still one of the best. You may not make it.
That's collegiate football, Boxing Monster. We're talking about pro sports. I think The Rock played for, I can't remember the team, the CFL, which is a professional football league.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Right. Well, as an outsider, I didn't have a clue.
Fabrizio Monster, what's up, Fabrizio? He said it's not his favorite fighter. He just put it in. Yeah, no. We was talking about putting Mexican fighters up, and the reason I chose Roberto Duran was because he was the first fight I ever watched in boxing was Duran and Sugar Ray 2. That was my first fight I ever seen. So that's who came to mind. So I used him. He is a boxing great. He's a great.
I was 5 years old. Chris Eubank was fighting on ATV. That was
Dragon Leg said, I'll be listening to you, work. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I appreciate you, Dragon. He got the Bluetooth in. That's right. Don't get caught, dog.
Put it like that. Was the first fight I watched. Don't know who he was fighting, but Chris Eubank Sr. was the first fighter I seen live or, on TV. Like, that wasn't a tip. Now, I was about 5 or 6 at the time, so.
Oh, wow.
I'm not putting on Chris
on my profile pic. I don't even know what the first fight I saw live was. But the first...
It wasn't even that long ago. You're like 12.
Bro, I don't know. My memory is not is good in some cases, but not great in others. But the fight that really got me into boxing, and probably the first full fight I saw, aside from like a first-round knockout, was the Thriller in Manila. So...
Look, let me tell you something. This motherfucker can tell me what happened in boxing in 1941. Well, you can't tell me what happened about 3 or 4 years ago. What the hell's going on here, dog?
Right, like actually it's like 2 years ago, like a year and a half or 2 years ago, not gonna lie.
Holy shit. That's fucking funny as shit.
I didn't see either of Usyk's and Crawford's undisputed fights live. I'm ashamed to admit this.
Ho. Neither did I. So don't feel bad. Neither did I.
All right.
I saw both. I saw both of them, and you know, it was all right. I would say that Crawford's was better just because of the result, like the way it happened all of a sudden. But you know, yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Now I watched the fights eventually. I'm just saying, I'm with it. I didn't see them live.
No, I watched those runs. I'll be honest. Not only did I watch those runs, like those undisputed runs, I watched those careers.
Right.
Bro, I wish I could have seen that.
Like, most of you guys, especially in the Speaking Mind Sports Talk boxing community, y'all diehard boxing fans. Like, I'm all over the fucking place, dog. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if a good fucking football game was on during that fight, or a good fucking basketball game on that fight, or an important race and NASCAR was on, say it was a finals of a tennis match was fucking on.
Yeah, it was a big sports day. I remember it was sandwiched in between events. I remember the Crawford, and you actually had to search for the Usyk one. So.
Right, and I can't remember what event was on, but I can guarantee you my eyes was on the other event, man. And I watched the fight later. So that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to be diehard boxing fan. I'm a diehard sports fan.
I wish I could have seen that. Could have seen the Cruiserweight World Boxing Super Series tournament because, goddamn, it just doesn't resonate the same seeing Usyk's fight. It's like a year or two later.
Yeah.
Hey man,
thinking I missed it.
This nigga Boxing Boston, he said my favorite Mexican fighter is Samuel Snack Sanchez.
Bro, my favorite Mexican fighter of all time is Abatel.
Yeah. No, not Abatel. I'm not saying yet of that, but I was talking Jeff. I just seen that the XFL was supposed to be groundbreaking. But I knew that shit wasn't going to work, Jeff. Vince McMahon got some ideas, but I knew that wasn't going to work. But I think he's still pushing the XFL shit, ain't he? That shit's not dead yet.
The one thing is when an African is in, like a guy who is literally grew up, you know, fighting out of Africa. Whenever he gets in a championship fight, if they always go back to the village, right? They always show my man in his popularity running down the street and all the kids. So, you know, it was a cool buildup, but the fight was short.
Yeah. Fabrizio said, I just read an article in Boxing 24. They are saying that the real fight that the fans want is GGG Canelo 3. What the fuck? Well, at this point, Fabrizio, they may have a point. Because look at who he has in the district right now. I think that would be, if they say, okay, Canelo's fighting GGG, all right, you know, it's better than or you know, some John Ryder.
Let's keep it a buck, though. That fight probably resonates with the casuals more than Canelo's previous fights, even though I like them more as fights as a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Put it like this, D. I'd rather see that fight now than 2 or 3 years down the line when Thing has nothing left, when Triple G has nothing left in him. So if the fight's going to happen now, that's the way I'm looking at it, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm with that. Jay Cooley, I won't give you a you idiot for this one because you're my man, Jay Cooley. So I will simply say, stop your bullshit. Jacobs is at 168 now. So he's not the weakest link at 160 if he's at 168.
I'm really confused by this comment because he says Daniel Jacobs is the weak link at 168, so Andrade should drop his belt and move up to fight a contender. Daniel Jacobs isn't a champion at 168. I'm just really confused.
Yeah, Jay Cooley, let me remind you what my comment was about. Okay? That's it, Jay Cooley. Number 4 champ. We're talking 160 here. The BJS said, I don't think he's any good because he called Andrade out here recently. But we're talking 160. Daniel Jacobs is not shit at 160. So he's not even in the comparison, Jay Cooley. Yeah. Again, Jay Cooley, your boy Demetrius Andrade is the weakest link. Okay? He's the weakest link.
Who's Andrade fighting next?
Yeah.
That was the question, right? I don't know who this fucking buffoon is fighting next. It could be Liam Williams because that's his mandatory, but it ain't been announced. He should fight Liam Williams because he ain't going to fight better than that.
Look, weirdly enough, Liam Williams is actually scheduled to defend his British title. So, I mean, he could very well just pull out of that fight for the chance at Andrade, but I don't understand why they would have, Jacobs main event and Andrade co-main, and they're not contacting Liam Williams. Really, I think he'd actually be a valid opponent, And that's a fight I'd actually like to watch because I think Liam Williams is entertaining, whereas I don't think Andrade's really entertaining. So maybe he can bring the fight to him and make it entertaining.
Liam Williams has the power to hurt
I
him.
agree.
Legitimately, and I agree. I think he might knock him down or possibly just beat him. Not that I would favor him. I favor Andrade, but he does have a good chance.
Oh shit! Really?
Andrade's a
Hold on,
glass
Can
cannon.
Andrade become a star in the UK?
Did Rock,
Is that Vince McMahon's?
Hold on right quick, Brian. Prototype just said The Rock, Dwayne Johnson just bought the XFL. Is that right?
What?
Put the link in.
Is that The Rock's? Or is that Vince McMahon's thing?
Yeah,
that was
XFL is
Vince
Vince McMahon.
Okay, yeah,
God
I
damn.
can see that deal
Well-
getting done.
Put the
Well,
link in.
Vince is
Prototype. Put the
going to
link.
sell it to anybody, be The Rock.
Oh, that's crazy. That's not really a bad move. I mean, I hope he's going to get Vince McMahon to help him promote that because Vince McMahon is, excellent at that. But it might be dangerous if The Rock is going to take it on himself and not get the assistance of Vince McMahon. That might be a
All right,
danger.
I've got it here.
It sounds like an episode of Ballers.
Yeah.
The XFL was purchased out of bankruptcy by a group that contains Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as well as Danny Garcia, his business partner. Not boxing Danny Garcia. This is what one end, not twos.
Okay.
They partnered with
I was
Red
about to
Bull
get started
Capital
there.
Partners to acquire the XFL for approximately $15 million.
Danny Garcia is undefeated in the business world.
Different Danny Garcia. Danny with one
But
end,
has
not
he been
twos.
defeated in the business
Wait,
world?
did you
Never.
Facts.
did you
facts.
say
That's
did you say 15 1-5?
Yes, I said 1-5, 15.
I think that's a good investment. $15 million for that shit.
Hey, man, that's all right. 15 million. And then it's a group. So what they fucking put 2-3 million a piece? Rock could have
What's
bought
that?
this shit itself for 15 million.
What's that? Of Lionel Messi's worth 700 million.
Leo Messi?
Lionel Messi's worth 700 million. What
He's not worth 700 million. He's valued at. There's a difference.
Or valued of his valued at
Oh,
700
hey,
million.
wow. Is he really? That's fucking crazy, fam.
Yeah.
Uh, Miguel Mojica, what's up with you, my man? Appreciate you coming through. Vince McMahon, a cold-blooded business. Yo, Vince McMahon he's a sharp guy. He's getting the best pay-per-view sales right now. And what is he selling? Right? MMA and boxing is selling real combat. Vince McMahon is selling a fucking show and he's outselling them. So he is the man. No doubt. Meldrick Taylor in the building. D-Def, long time no see. Yeah, no doubt, Meldrick. Appreciate you coming through. My man Mills in the building. Listen, MMA locker room. My man Mills. Pub Sports. Y'all want to win some money? Go check out Mills and go hit him up on Twitter. Bet your lunch money. Hey, Mills is on fire, fam. His board is always on fire. UFC night. Mark, go check out Mills. Bet your lunch money. He be having the good bets on UFC. You know, we can mix them with our motherfucking boxing matches and get that money up. So check out my man Mills. What's up, Mills? Appreciate you coming through. Meldrick Taylor said, you got your own channel now. Yeah, man. Yeah, Meldrick. I've been rocking out for a little while, bro. We got like 1,300. Now, now you here, dog. You're part of the Speaking Mind Sports Talk family, bro. It's been a long time. Good to see you,
WrestleMania used to run pay-per-view. I remember when the Gracies used to come out in the first UFCs and do it was UFC versus WrestleMania, and that was it.
Yo,
that was it for me.
At the Richmond Coliseum in Richmond City, the WWE, they always make their stop through there. I would take my son, to man, this fucking station stay packed. Stay packed. That and the Monster Truck show. Because my son loved them shits too. The Monster Trucks and the WWE wrestling. I used to take him to the fucking matches in the Monster Truck show. And he know that shit stay fucking packed, fam. Stay fucking packed. Like Vince McMahon is doing the damn thing. The lines was stupid long. Take you fucking 40 minutes to get out of the parking lot after this shit is over with. Like, bro, that shit was thick. Trust me, thick.
Yeah. Do you see what he's doing now with the TVs in the stadium? Apparently, they're paying customers.
Really?
You know the TVs like in the fans. He's got each one on a separate TV lined up. in the stadium. They're
Wow.
paying customers.
Mm.
Like they're there in the arena and like, try to get some noise or whatever. They're all paying customers. That guy's making money. And
Pete
he's doing
Terrell
that.
said, I'm still fucking pissed Henry Armstrong didn't give me my fucking rematch. I want someone to give me a hug. And Mark and Tangible probably respond to that. But I don't know shit about that.
Hey D, I haven't heard your take on this, or if you're interested at all or not in this Gary Russell Jr. versus Haney fight.
Oh.
What fight? What fight?
You haven't heard this at all.
Why?
How is this sliding under the radar? You're talking about Andrade, who nobody gives a fucking flying fuck about. Like,
no, smoke. Just before this live,
yeah,
and I mean just before this live, I had a whole live up especially for that.
Oh, okay.
Before I did this live, I did that live. And
wait, hold on. Let me ask Smoke a question. Smoke, are you interested in that Gary Russell versus Devin Haney fight?
It's hard. Like on most levels, no, but on a couple of levels, yes.
Okay, Smoke, you idiot.
Yeah, on most levels, no. But here's the thing: I'm always down for a guy choosing to call out and calling a guy's card, right? So Gary Russell Jr. has been on a clout chase for a long time, and he put Devin Haney's name in it. So Devin Haney pulling his card, it's still I don't
give
know.
a damn about the fight.
It's very flim and it's very flimsy. What I'm interested in, but at the end of Gary Russell's career, I think he's really trying to get the Loma fight, and this is a shortcut to that Loma rematch that he's been trying to get since he lost.
Okay.
If he gets knocked out,
this is a shortcut to get a knockout from a fucking prospect, fam.
Yeah, that's what it is. And Smoke, let me tell you something.
Hey, that's what I expect. That's what I expect from the fight. But
with Gary Russell, Smoke, I don't have the problem. And if when you go listen to that live, I already said, like, shout out, kudos to Gary Russell. It is a challenge for Gary Russell. So my thing is not about Gary Russell. It's about this goddamn Devin Haney situation. And all of these idiots coming over here talking about Devin Haney, Teofimo. This is worthless. Lose for Devin Haney. It makes no sense. There's other fights that he can fight that will be willing to get it. I'm not trying to hear the whole fucking 135-pound division don't want to fight you, Devin Haney. Stop it. The Gary Russell nonsense it is.
I don't know. Listen, as far as the whole 135-pound division, dude's 21 years old. Whatever. For me, it's more of an issue of, as far as Devin Haney is concerned. This is. I think Gary Russell is still the most talented guy and the biggest name. And what the fuck? Like, if you can whoop a dude's ass who's been calling you out, and he's a little dude, like, was it worthless for Triple G to break Kell Brook's eye? No, I'm sure he got paid doing it, and very handsomely. Was it worthless for Spence to beat the dog shit out of Mikey Garcia for 12 rounds? No, it wasn't worthless. Like, if a little dude want to come barking, whoop his ass and get a paycheck. And not only that, it's still the best guy that Devin Haney's ever faced.
Smoke.
What does that tell you? Smoke, what does that tell
you? It tells you he's 21 years old and you get a fight.
Smoke. Fuck that 21-year-old shit, bro. This dude's he's big for 135, dog. Like, I know he's young, but he's not just a young fighter. This dude has the skills. Like, look, I give Devin Haney credit for having good skills. He's an impressive young fighter. He's not just a young fighter. He's an impressive young fighter, and I give him that respect. Barry Russell coming up to fight an impressive young fighter. What the fuck are we talking about here? No, this is ridiculous for Devin Haney. Ridiculous, especially when you say you're better than Teofimo. You're better than Ryan Garcia. You're better than Tank Davis. You're better than even Lomachenko. I'm not fucking hearing this about no fucking Gary Russell coming up 2 weight classes away, never fucking taking or throwing a punch at 135. Hell no. That shit is absolutely ridiculous, dog. Stop that.
I mean, listen, ridiculous or not, what I see for Devin Haney is it's not really that big a deal. The dude hasn't proven anything, and this is more of not proving yourself at 135. But Tank is fighting Leo Santa Cruz, who Gary Russell was trying to fight. Like it's all to me, it's all of a piece, right? Loma is at 35. He fought Gary Russell. Gary Russell was skipping 130. I think there's guys at 130 that would beat Gary Russell. That's why I don't think the competitive edge is with him. I think he's fighting an uphill climb. But Gary Russell is talking greasy about a guy 2 more weight classes up from 135, right? So in Gary Russell's mind, he is trying to get smoke with Loma. This is a way to go. And he's also trying to get smoke with Terrence Crawford. And this is the way to go. So I mean, for Devin Haney's part, yeah, he can get guys at 135. But as you said, he's big for the weight class. He's not going to be at 135. This is a payday, not a securing your.
I don't give a shit about no payday, smoke.
I'm just saying for him. I'm saying for him, it is a payday, and it is also still the best guy and it's still the best guy he's ever faced.
Smoke. I don't give a fuck because we don't support the chasing money here. So I don't give a fuck about that perspective. Fuck the payday. I'm not supported the chasing money scenario here. Not with my guys or anybody else, and I'm not gonna fucking support it with Haney. So I don't give a fuck. If I was one of those guys that like made the excuse for Spence because of the money and all of that. Fuck no. So I'm not gonna give it to fucking Haney for the fucking money. I don't give a shit. I just gave Crawford heat talking about the money side of it. Fuck the money side of it. No. Hell no. Don't bring that to me. You can have that fine, but don't bring that money shit to me. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, bro, I'm not trying to convert you. The guy asked me if I'm interested. He asked me if I'm interested. So I was asking Mike's question. I am interested. I'm interested along these levels, right? As far as when it comes to competitive and are there better fights, are there fights I'd rather see both guys in? All of those things, no argument. Totally. I would definitely rather see get Devin Haney. I'd rather see Gary Russell be unifying down at 126. I'd rather see Devin Haney be in competitive fights at 135 with legitimate 135 guys. Right? Definitely that is my preference. However, I wasn't talking about why I'm not interested in it, right? I was talking about on the levels that I am interested in it. And I'm not trying to tell you that you need to be interested for the same reasons I'm interested in. For me, I'm still I like the prize fighting aspect of it, and I definitely appreciate a guy who is on his hustle and also is getting punched in the face for a living at the same time. Like whatever, I can appreciate it.
Yeah,
Iceman.
I'm only interested.
I agree. Iceman ain't no fucking way. He don't got no chance against Crawford. No. Go ahead. What you say, Brian?
Okay, sorry about that, D. I'm only interested in it because Gary Russell Jr. is going to get the going to get the hell shit beaten out of him.
Yeah, he is, bro. I don't see him winning that fight. Yeah, Meldrick. This little idiot was calling out Terrence Crawford. Like, he's been calling out anybody. Gary Russell's been clout chasing like a motherfucker. But like Smoke said, it was Devin Haney that said, okay, you want to fight, let's fight. And I don't know if the fight, I don't think it's been announced yet, but they are entertaining it. And I just entertain it. Don't even entertain that fight because it's foolery. It's foolery. Pure foolery.
Yeah. But like, this is the type of fight I see Devin Haney taking.
I mean, Gary Russell Jr. Prime fight champion said, D, so Russell has no chance in your opinion? Low chance in my opinion. Low chance. Let me make sure it's okay. Very low. Very, very low in my opinion, Prime fight.
Put a percentage on it.
90-10.
Right. Put it like this. If I don't do the lottery, I've got as much chance of winning the lottery as he's beating the Devin Haney. Can
I give him 15? I might be able to squeeze a 17 if I thought
Yeah.
about it real hard, baby.
I'm with you, man. I might
So,
be 17.
you know.
Yeah. It's like what did he say on Dumb and Dumber? Like more like 1 in a million. So you're telling me I have a chance? Yeah, he got a chance, all right. Yeah, fuck Gary Russell, man.
That's what he is a chance.
Oh man, I just blew it. No monetization there. That little motherfucker ain't gonna I don't never get monetized on these things. No matter what I say. Don't really matter what y'all say. I blow it for myself anyway. I tell you that right now. Don't really matter what y'all say. MX El Jefe said D Jefferson versus Samuel Shaw debate. Man, Samuel Shaw better stick to the gym. You know, stick to this Samuel Shaw, stick to the gym, stick to building muscles. He don't want this work. I'm motherfucking body bag Samuel Shaw. Gary Russell, brother Batman said it's a done deal. And they're pushing for December 26th. Yeah. It's a ridiculously stupid fight, man.
Yeah.
It's a stupid fight. What's up, El Jefe? I ain't even say what's up to you anyway. Samuel Chauncey Shaw. El Jefe, you coming in at the ass end because I'm going to shut this down, bro. Let me see. Let's go. Come on, Brian, give me some closing thoughts. You take the longest anyway, so I will get you out first. Give me some closing thoughts, Brian.
Andrade fights somebody. Devin Haney. Pick a decent fighter. Someone who's not 2 weight classes below you. And what else were we talking about?
Wilder and the bicep injury.
Yeah. Wilder, bicep. Doesn't matter in a way, 100% fit. Fury would have kicked his ass. And where else? And what else? Yeah. Right. 17 million for a fight, Canelo. I would take that. Right. Peace, guys. Have a good one.
Brian, appreciate you coming through. IBT, my man, give me some closing thoughts, fam. IBT, close the book. Close the book. Give me some closing thoughts. Intangible, the other IBT, give me some closing thoughts.
All right, bro. First of all, put some respect on my name, bro. My name is Intangible or Tangi. I am not no second IBT, bro. But let me just say this real quickly.
Yo, IBT, shut the hell up, bro.
Bro, put some respect on my name, Tangi.
Yo, shut your bitch ass up.
Shut your bitch ass. Okay. First of all, bro, let me just say, Juan Zarita, I beat your ass 5 times. Let me just say that real quickly. You only beat me once.
Nobody has Juan Zarita on the profile anymore.
But let me just say this.
Hold on,
Oh fuck! What else are my thoughts? I don't know. I'm out of
here. Peace out, dog. Appreciate you coming through. IBT, the original IBT.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. That Tangi kid kind of started stealing my flow when I got on the YTBC, bruh. You know how it is. But you know, I'm one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time. Yeah, peace out, bro. Andrade has less wins against champions in Josucito Lopez and Alfredo Angulo.
Peace out, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Get Smoke, you up. Give me some closing thoughts, fam.
Yeah, yeah, Canelo, Gary. Boxing is a big ass soap opera right now. Hopefully we get some good fights, as good as we're getting the outside of the ring drama. And you know, you guys need to check out the illustrious career of Artur Grigorian. You're looking for an unsung hero at lightweight, the 135 God.
No doubt. Appreciate you, Smoke. Always welcome, fam. My man, Unrivaled Boxing Talking News. Let me get some closing thoughts, fam.
Yo, man, you better put some respect on my name, man. First of all, I want to give a big salute to IBT, the real intangible, and to the fake intangible. I want to say fuck you, Academy Infiltrator. Go fuck yourself. Peace.
Peace out, dog. Peace out. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, man, so I'll give you some closing thoughts. Canelo, we gave you a little heat today. We gave you a little heat today. Step it up, Canelo. Step it up. I want you to be like the greats. The Roberto Durans, the greats, Canelo. But let me get more serious. Demetrius Andrade, you idiot. Do something with yourself. And all of you Demetrius Andrade fanboys like Black Horseman, you idiots. Canelo ain't ducking him. Black Horseman, stop being a coward. Come click this link. Well, look, guys, Demetrius Andrade need to do something with himself. Charlo, after this Derevyanchenko fight, should he get through with it, he needs to continue to do something. I think this is a good title defense. Finally, we get a good title defense from Charlo because this guy could legitimately beat him. He's in the ring with a guy that could take that belt from him. That's the type of fight that I want to see Demetrius Andrade get in at 160 with a guy that could potentially take that belt from him. Don't sit here crying for Canelo when you got your belt off of a vacant title. You didn't beat a champion to get that belt. You got it off of a vacant title. So don't sit up here crying for Canelo when you have not even defended that belt. And all of you idiots that supporting this nonsense, go do your research. Learn about boxing. Don't be idiots like this crack horseman guy. You know, don't be an idiot like that. Demetrius Andrade pulled out of a Derevyanchenko fight. He refused to fight a Matt Korobov. He did not take the Charlo fight. This idiot had fights that he could have made to give him more validation, and he didn't. And now we fast forward to 2020, and he has the right to demand a Canelo fight? You idiots, where do you come up with this? Where do you come up with this? Here's my closing thoughts. Andre, go do something with yourself. Because right now, sir, you are, as I said, the weakest link. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.